chip munching. Do I need to mute for it? And we're live. Incredible.
And we're live.
And we're live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Hello.
Point in Progress reacts to the Indie Game 2025 award show, which, full disclosure, we are judges on here. But that's just fucking awesome.
That doesn't mean we know what's happening.
No, true. I have no idea.
We did vote.
Yeah. I have no idea who the winners are.
Yeah.
I didn't even look.
Yeah.
Spoiler free right now. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay, I will say
Yeah.
I may or may watched a little bit of this.
That's fine.
But do I remember who I voted for? No.
Oh,
No.
I was gonna bring up my spreadsheet so we could little ref here and there to see.
Because I know if there's a French game specifically that came out this year that was on there, that is the one I voted for.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
No, I never heard about it.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, not my year.
Not mine either.
Nope. Definitely didn't sob on stream for 40 minutes.
I know, I gotta rewind. I
don't want to talk about where I to that. I'm so sorry.
That was a bad time, guys. I mean, it was a fantastic time, phenomenal. It is.
Yes. I was joking at work when I was I saw a couple other members of someone's away on on their own mission, whatever they're doing. Frank is in another state, which is always scary. But I was looking at our Game of the Year list. I was like, listen, only 2 of us have filled it out right now. The whole montage for the beginning video is going to be Claire Obscure.
Yeah.
Listen, I also have a really important work thing that I haven't gotten to yet. It's fine.
I know you'll do it. I know Frank will do it.
Yes. Yeah. We'll get to it.
The other one's playing Elden Ring for the 1000th time. You know what I mean?
I mean, we can just literally put this is what we do. If he gets too busy, we just put what's up, guys? It's Harv here. We're going to be talking about
Elden Ring
again for the millionth time. It's been 5 years, not really, but it feels like it. And I've just been playing Elden Ring. I mean, he's played other things. He did play Claire Obscure. I will give him that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
fair enough.
I like so many
probably
people.
Also have it.
Which is, honestly, I think the montage is going to be that for the most part. I think that's a clear sweep of what our Game of the Year is. For the first time, I think we have one that we could say is Point in Progress. Oh, well, yeah. It's all Game Pass.
Go play Claire Obscure.
It's so
Listen,
good.
I only have so much time, and there are games I really want to play even more. I have so much fondness for Expedition 33, seeing the culture around it during PAX this year. It was one of my highlights of PAX for sure. It's probably an incredible game. Everything I've seen is beautiful and wonderful, and the story seems excellent. But I don't have that kind of time, y'all. I want bite-sized. I want small, little, tiny, great, incredible nuggets of deliciousness that I can cram down my face a couple hours straight and then be done with.
See, here's the thing. When we reacted to the Game Awards last week, Frank had said he hadn't played yet, but he's waiting for the right time. And I'm like, you know what? I completely understand. You, however, Sly, shame on you.
Shame.
Go leave and play that game and come back.
Listen.
It's not as long as other RPGs, okay?
It's true.
I work 9 hours a day. I'm out of the house 12 hours a day, 5 days a week.
All I'm hearing is that hours of the week.
Reading 20 books this month, okay?
All I'm hearing is you have time, and that in between.
And I'm gonna spend that time playing Spider-Man 2 and Despelote and what else? Naiad and Date Everything and the thing that's in my email that I need to play that looks so fucking good. Oh my god, what was it? It's called Tiny Bunny. It's a horror visual novel that's non-linear, and I have a code for it. I'm so fucking excited. I haven't even downloaded it. I have so many good things going on right now. I'll get to it in 3 years.
That's the beautiful thing and the difficult thing of so many good games coming out this year, specifically in the indie space, right? Again, a lot of people are weird about Clair Obscur being an indie game. It's an indie game. That's it.
Oh,
Full
yes,
stop.
yes,
It is.
it is.
Like it is. It's just a beautiful one. It's just.
Yeah.
It looks like a AAA game that happens to be an indie game. What are we gonna do about that? Like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
No,
You can't be. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. There's a reason why Clear swept last week at the Keeleys. Okay. Now for today, we're about to find out. So let's get into the.
It can't sweep because it was only nominated for 2 categories.
True. So, we got the countdown here. I wonder what. Yeah, I have no clue as to what's gonna happen.
Welcome to the 2025
Kelsey.
IGA's Countdown. I'm Kelsey Lynn Toundrow, and I'm here to jog your memories a bit.
Oh my God, look at her
For the
earring.
next 20 minutes, we're going to take a brief look back at the 10 indies nominated for Game of the Year.
I'll see this first.
Absolum, and Roger.
So cool.
Consume
And
Me,
Roger.
Blueprints, Citizen
Oh, yeah,
Sleeper
I forgot
2,
about
Blueprints
Stubborn
also one of my games
Clair
of the
Obscur,
year.
Yeah.
Expedition 33,
That makes sense.
Hades
That
2,
looks like a
Hollow
FES
Knight,
game.
Silksong,
Blueprints, yeah.
Keep Driving, and Pip
It's
Estrello and the
I was
Cursed
watching
Yo-Yo.
6
Throughout
One
the
Indie do it
countdown,
during
we'll
their.
also take a checkpoint here and there to spotlight
Yeah,
our
we
wonderful
were hanging
sponsors.
out.
Yeah, we were
who
hanging
helped
out.
us put
Yeah,
this
I was
whole
like, this is
production
really
together.
fun.
All right, let's get to it.
So, anyone in chat want to let me know that it's too loud? I don't know.
This just looks so cool.
Wow, this does look great.
It was one of the things where I feel like some of the trailers really did it justice and some of them didn't. And so I was
I agree.
kind of like iffy to like middling excited about it. Because like, I don't know. But this is definitely, I think, doing it justice.
Yeah.
The concept of a roguelike that's also a beat 'em up is like interesting, like how they keep trying to expand like the roguelike like area of games.
Yeah.
What are when you're voting for these things, which this is our second year voting, like what are some of the things you have in mind when you're looking at indie games that, of course, you know, we can't play all. There's a lot of games nominated. What factors into your rankings?
For me, I mean, if I happen to like put time into it, that's definitely a factor. Like how much time I put into the game itself, and then you know, like what the kind of impact that it has within the industry. You know? It is easy to say again, Clair Obscur being, you know, me and Fee's like game of the year because like we actually put time in, we completed the game, but the impact that I had with that, and it like being one of my favorite genres, the turn-based RPG, like a throwback to like the Final Fantasy saga, you know, like Chrono Trigger type games, and like beautiful art style, and it's such a deep, dark adult story to boot. Like that was something I was unexpected to me. But when you have something unexpected, that kind of speaks to me, because that, especially in the indie space, that's I find where we, you know, we get a lot of the like meat and potatoes of what is making gaming really awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think like I definitely agree with what Carlos said. It's a lot of did I play it this year? I also kind of look at kind of just like the overall like I guess feedback of the game. I kind of like do some investigating, check to see not just on like Steam reviews and on YouTube. I typically will like check maybe like a Reddit post or like see kind of like the traction of the game. And then I also like to like watch some trailers. I like to go check out maybe some like quick reviews of what people thought of the game. Because of course there are games like you were talking about earlier, Sly, that you want to play. Like there's only so many hours of the week.
Yeah, there was one weekend right before our votes were due that I put like maybe an hour or two into all of the games I wanted to confirm what my feelings were on it. But,
That was extra
yeah,
life.
for
That's
sure.
what it was. Yeah, because you were like,
Yeah,
I
it
played
was
this and
extra
this and
life
this.
weekend.
Like,
Oh man, this game looks I mean, I say it looks. I love this game so much. I have a journal in like somewhere around there that I have said that someone has to burn when I die because it looks like a manifesto. It is terrifying. I have sketches, notes, thoughts and ideas. I have writing like around the page, kind of like in a circle. Like it's absurd. It's a lot. This is a game I've heard really good things about.
Yeah.
So, Fee, did you find having a physical sketchbook or like just a notepad to write helpful? Because that's what Harry from 6-1 Indie said as well.
Yeah,
absolutely. You have to have one.
I think that everybody I've heard who played it and liked it was like, you have to be taking notes the entire time.
And that's the thing, like I can't picture playing that game without a physical written copy, whether it's on like maybe you have an iPad, cool, maybe you have notes on your computer, but even then, because there's a lot of things that I feel like you have to kind of draw out. It doesn't work, like it's not like you need to have like a fine arts degree for drawing it out. It's just I personally found it really helpful to like draw out specific patterns, be able to like draw out certain things. There's without spoiling anything, there are specific levels that have like essentially different levels within a level. So you could go to one room and then you end up finding another room that's associated with that room, but then it gets harder and harder, and you have to kind of take notes during the entire thing. So it is a very like, one thing I loved about the game, and it wasn't even just me playing it by myself, it was talking to other people about it and then also having discussions, but it was also kind of like, and I talked about this last week when we had the game of the year for Carpool, is a lot of like, so do you, like, where are you in the game? And then you talk, the other person looks at you and they're like, where are you in the game? And then you have to say like, but where are you in the game? And then it's gonna like because you I'm in late game, like I have rolled credits, but I'm not done the game. And I've had conversations with people who've unlocked things much earlier on than I did. And I'm like, how did you do that? And mind you, I do have some, I guess, benefits in the game because I was lucky enough to have like one of the permanent rooms, like literally right in my entryway. So it's like entryway and then permanent room. And everyone else has it like the last chamber. And so people are like, this is bullshit. Oh,
I know.
Can't look at this.
It took me off, dude. I was like, oh.
I can't
My beloved.
look. This game, it also didn't help, guys, that I turned 33 this year.
Yeah.
So this was just
Well, good
very...
thing you didn't go you almost got gourmaged.
I almost got freaking gourmaged. Oh my god. What a...
And everyone of that age.
Incredible.
Ben Star,
yeah,
man.
I don't know. When I'm going through these, it's like, well, first of all, there's the games that we've seen at, you know, whether it's, you know, Summer Games Fest that week, like Wholesome Games, 6-1 Indie Showcase, like what games that we've seen throughout the year that have caught my attention. And then those are usually the ones that like I know I'm gonna enjoy, and then I'll put some time into it, really confirm that it plays how I think it does. And then I'm looking at like what is doing something interesting within a format or a genre. Like, are they playing with interesting technology? Are they having like this new concept of a type of like genre of game? Are they iterating on a genre we see often in a way that is new and exciting and interesting? And then, yeah, anything that has a cultural impact, especially I think one of the biggest cultural impacts this year is And Roger in the indie scene specifically. That is literally a love letter to what it means to be an indie game creator, and it's so beautiful. But yeah, no, I love voting on this. I'm so thankful. We've been here since the first one, and you know, I put together a unhinged voting form with all the trailers so everybody can refresh themselves with each category. Yeah,
definitely appreciate that.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, no, and I definitely agree with you, Sly, when it comes to like some things that have to stand out in the indie space is like what are they bringing to the table, which is a huge thing. Like they have a lot, like, and actually it's funny enough we're talking about like indie games. I know it's not an indie studio, but we kind of got to see something like that last week with like Larian when it came to Divinity. That is not a stakeholder trailer, guys. That is a fuck you guys, I do what I want. So I think it's like really interesting to see that like they kind of treat it the same, almost in the same capacity. Like a lot of these games are made by 1, 2, 3, like even a few dozen people. Of course, Claire Obscure is the exception to the rule situation.
Yes.
But they're able to like think outside the box. They don't have the limitations of being concerned about like what are the stakeholders thinking. And I appreciate the fact that it's like it's about passion, it's not about money, which is I feel like we're seeing a lot of that really plague the AAA space because they're thinking like we're making money. And the thing is, someone pointed out the fact that like Claire Obscure was the only game in Game of the Year, the Game Awards, that wasn't a sequel. It wasn't a 2, it wasn't a 3, it wasn't a 4. It was a Claire Obscure Expedition 33. And so,
very cool.
Super cool. And I think, like, I'm not, by the way, I'm not knocking out games like Hades.
Right. And like Citizen Sleeper 2 we were talking about. I feel like that was one that really had one of the biggest mainstream impacts besides Claire Obscure. And I think that kind of got a little overshadowed with the Claire Obscure hype, which again, rightfully deserved.
Sure.
I'm not criticizing.
No.
But yeah, I think it's so interesting seeing what do those two games do and why were those the two that really broke through into the general gaming audience this year.
I'll do both.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like it was really interesting because I talked about this last week when we were reacting to the Game Awards, is there was a lot of people who were concerned about Claire Obscure when it came out because Oblivion came out 2 days beforehand. And they're like, this is gonna ruin Claire Obscure because like I know that
when's the last time you heard about Oblivion?
Yeah, exactly.
I have to be
no one's like we didn't see Oblivion anywhere in the Game Awards this year as a heads up. But no, it was very interesting to see that, and I know there was traction to it because there are a lot of people who worked on the game that were originally from Ubisoft, and then they branched out and did their own thing. And then we got to see the original trailer during Summer Game Fest. I think it was 2024, 2023. I don't remember which year.
I think it's 2024. I feel like it's 24.
Yes.
And I think it was Xbox, right?
Yes.
It was there because it obviously is the Game Pass game, so like it was showcased there. That was the first time I saw it. I remember really stopping what I was doing, and I just like was in awe. Like I cannot believe like we're getting like a turn-based RPG from a Western studio. Like that's unheard of in this day and age, you know?
Yeah, and I like the fact that like, and I don't mean to like go on to a tangent about like Claire Obscure, and I apologize, but I remember like being intrigued by it because I'm like, oh, it's a paintress. Oh, it's a they're a painter. There's art. It like they're like exploring like, and it gets into it. I'm not going to go into it with any spoiler. At some point, I want to do some sort of spoiler cast because I just want to gush about this game for like 4 hours, if not 5. It is like this year was filled with so many bangers, and especially within the indie space. Like, of course, we have Silk Song, we have Hades 2, we have Sleeper, and not even like including Claire Obscure, because it's an indie game as well. And I was really excited about the fact that we got to see a few.
Date Everything did huge numbers.
Yeah.
Huge
during the summer. It was like the hit.
Yeah, that's on my need to play list. Like I own it. I just haven't played it yet. And that's the thing. There's like a multitude of games, and there's going to be a game that's on here that I was really excited for, and I didn't get to finish it yet, which is Cabernet. I love that game. That game was phenomenal.
So good. Oh my god, that was another thing I played that weekend. Cabernet is perfect. That's a perfect game.
Yes, it is very. It's phenomenal. Like the oh my god, the voice actors. The like almost like the like Fallout mechanic of like building out your specials at the beginning and then throughout the game, like it's just so cool to be able to see all this, and I like cannot like I know we've been here since the beginning when it comes to like supporting 6-1 Indie, when it comes to the Indie Game Awards, but like god fucking damn it, this is so cool. Like I just
yeah.
No,
and
I
again,
agree.
it's been a great year for indie games, and it was so hard voting because like I would put something at my 6 of 6 spot, and I was like, "This is an excellent game." Like I feel so bad.
I felt
putting it at
bad
6,
too.
But
I was
don't
like going
have
through the list
any
of like,
other spots.
do you know what it hurt the most? It hurt my freaking wish list and my future bank account. Because I was like looking at it and I'm like, ooh, this looks fun. Click into wish list. Ooh, this is fun. Click into wish list. And now I'm just like, I've been trying to reduce my wish list, but yet every time I turn around, it like increases tenfold.
I know. I had the issue with like recently watching on my own the women-led games presentation. I wish listed like 3 games there, and then the Latin American showcase. You know, I watched that. There was games. Of course, I've been a big proponent of like, what's it? Oh my God, Mariachi Legends. So like that popped up at the end, and I was like freaking out. I was like, God, if only I was on stream for this, man, because that would be perfect to clip out. But like, that's a game I've been like the fact that we got a year, like that's on my wish list. And I'm like, God, there's so much stuff that gets added with these presentations, and I find myself interesting, you know, like wish listing stuff more in the indie scene than I do in the AAA space, right? Like
100%.
In my head, like I know, like
I want to play this too.
Last of Us 3 is gonna come out down the line. I don't need to wish list that. You know, Sony doesn't need to know that I'm gonna buy that game. They already know. Like,
I wish listing actually helps indie.
Exactly.
Like, that's behind the scenes. Like those metrics are really important for them getting like proof of interest for funding and for like advertising deals and stuff like that. So yeah, I know. I wish list everything that I think looks exciting, and then occasionally I do have to go through my wish list and then see all the games that I know aren't my personal play style once they've released and like remove.
Like I click on a bunch of them and I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing this first person. Like no, we're not playing this game. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing. Like there is very few bullet hells that I will play. I think we're gonna put this one to rest, or I'll recommend it to someone else instead. I need to get this game.
And the other cool thing about the indie space is something I noticed too recently. So many of the big IPs that we're used to seeing, right? The IPs themselves are not going to a AAA developer or feel like they can't to have a certain style of game be made. So they'll go to an indie studio, right? So like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of my favorite IPs ever. I talk about it anytime I can. I've mentioned it so many times on DC Raptors, even though we haven't gotten to the, you know, Batman versus Ninja Turtles episode already. I'm just so excited about that. I talk about Ninja Turtles anytime I can. But like,
it's
Stray
gonna
Scaffold.
be a good episode.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Stray Scaffold, you know, teamed up with them to do like a game.
Nominated for this award show.
Yeah, absolutely. .emu, you know, did one with them in tribute games for like the, you know, Shredder's Revenge, and those are indie studios. You know, like they're not this big AAA studio. They're not, you know, Sucker Punch or anything like that, and they're keeping these IPs alive.
Yeah.
More recently, I did,
and I feel like we've lost the art of the AA studio, which is usually where I feel like those licensed games fell, and since we don't really have true AA studios anymore, you know, you can go to an indie.
Yeah, I was watching recently the developer diary for the Hellraiser game coming out next year, and that's a AAA. I mean, that's not a AAA studio, you know. That's an indie studio. It has like a decent, you know, amount of people and like funding, obviously, because it's a big IP. But you can see the love and care that they have for Hellraiser and how they're trying to adapt that into a first-person narrative, like kind of shooter, beat 'em up kind of thing with puzzles. You know, like how do you adapt this weird sexual horror IP in Hellraiser into like a game?
Right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and I think that kind of goes back to like we were talking about like King Divinity last week.
Yep.
and just seeing how grotesque they kind of went. And then it's funny to think that like all of the Blizzard like devs and like the studios is like, we're gonna be the goriest at the Game Awards. It's like, nope, not even close. You guys tried.
You tried so hard, and yet divinity.
And the crazy thing about that trailer too, I remember being worried like live streaming, like, and nothing popped up, like nothing popped up on YouTube then to be like, hey, you're getting demonetized for this. But like, it was so crazy to see and show other people, like show my friend who loves Baldur's Gate 3, has been on my ass to play it. And I'm like, yo, look at their new game. She's like, are we allowed to watch this at work? I was like, no.
2025
I think so. I don't know.
Start right now.
Yay!
All right,
let's do this.
Welcome to the 2025
look at these
Indie Game
gentlemen.
Awards.
Oh, my friend.
And I'm Kyle Stevenson.
all three of us.
Whether it's late at night or early in the morning where you're tuning
Beautiful
in from,
people.
we're so thrilled to have you here celebrating indies
Truly
with
the
us.
best.
Tonight is about the human beings who drive our industry forward. Folks who pour their hearts and souls into the experiences that bring us a bit of light in a dark, scary world. No game announcements, razor-sharp mascots, or Hollywood icons, just the
But I want
people
game
behind the
announcements,
games
guys.
we've all poured countless hours into.
Can you imagine if
The
they got
IGAs
Keanu
are a
Reeves though?
representation of indie professionals coming together.
Do you two remember which order you voted in? Like where you were on the
behind the
spreadsheet?
production and organization of everything. But tonight wouldn't be possible without our fellow indie game showcases.
Do you remember who
members
you
of the games
put
media and
as your number
institutions,
one
content
for
creators,
achievement and
more.
accessibility?
As cliche as it may sound, it really does take a village
I'd
to
probably put
organize a
Peak.
show brimming with diverse voices
Okay,
from
cool,
across
perfect,
the
thank you.
industry.
That helps.
Also have to take a
You did
moment
not
to
put
show
Peak.
all the
Okay.
love to our sponsors for literally putting their money where their mouths are.
I'm just gonna put our
to
names
support
on this
tonight's
so we can
festivities.
reference
Without
it
you,
as we go.
I wouldn't have been able to afford
I
this
will
huge jacket.
say
We
Those
vote
are the feedback from
without
last year.
knowing
You do look good,
who
buddy.
Thank you.
anybody else is voting for.
Bears repeating
It's
that
just
the IGAs are
timestamped so
strictly
it's
an awards-only
anonymized
ceremony.
when we're
I'd love
compiling
to tell you
our
all about
votes.
Hot Rod
but-
Miami 3, but that's not what tonight is about. It's about recognizing the achievements of independent developers
good
and their
suit jacket.
games over the past year. Here's a quick
It's a
rundown of
great
how it's
fit
all
for both
going
of
to go
them. I
down.
love
All of our
I love
nominees
a
have either
light
launched
colored
in 1.0
button
or early
on
access
like a
between
little bit of a
November 1st,
darker
2024
like pattern
and October
shirt.
31st,
I feel like a lot of times they go
To
for a
ensure
dark
diverse
button.
selection
I
of
don't
indie
know.
games across all categories. Each game can be nominated for only one general category. This rule doesn't apply
And we're
to the
getting rules.
community
Okay,
management,
cool.
community picks, and game of the year categories, as well as categories from our fellow
Got that.
indie
This is a
game
perfect time. I
showcases.
wanted to shout
And of
out
course,
Left Star
games
in the
developed
chat.
using generative
Subbing.
AI are ineligible for nomination.
Yeah.
For a detailed rundown of eligibility and how
Left
our
Star
nominees
mentioned,
were
by
selected,
the way, Sly,
head to the
like
link
a
at the bottom
interesting
of the
indie to
screen.
keep your eye out.
Remember,
100
tonight is a
lines.
celebration. If your
100
favorite game
lines.
moves at the
100
handle or
lines?
wasn't nominated at all, that's okay. There are a lot of indie games out there, way more than
What
we could
was
possibly
the
feature on this show.
one that
As
started
we head
with a
into the
D
holidays,
that was
please
featured
keep being a supportive backbone for your
before
favorite
Keep
indies and the
Driving?
people who created
Anybody
them.
remember?
Need a place to start? Head over to the official IGA Steam event.
That's okay.
That's
I'll
your
watch
hub
the
for all
replay.
tonight's
Or it'll
nominees
probably
and
be
more.
on the
Gift the
website.
game to a
Yeah,
friend
true.
for the holidays, treat yourself during the break, or just
Shout out
hit
to the
that wish list
website.
button
I
on
love the
anything that
website.
piques
I'm a
your
huge
interest.
fan.
Perfect. Okay, enough preamble. Let's get into the evening's first category.
Our first presenter is hard at work crafting the latest and greatest in witch tech. Please welcome Anna Hollenrake from Electric Saint.
Hello, my name is Anna Hollenrake and I'm the creative director at Electric Saint. Our first award shines a spotlight on a whole new wave of incredible voices that have recently joined the indie scene. Launching a game
exciting.
for the very first time takes a lot of creativity, guts, and commitment. And in this industry, that's no mean feat. So, with that in mind, our nominees for debut game are Discounty by Crinkle Cut Games.
And to
Fun game.
nobody's surprise, all three of us picked
Fretless, The Wrath
Claire
of
Obscura.
Rift Sun
Yeah.
by Ritual Studios.
I'm sorry.
Isla, A Frosty
We
Glass
are part
by
of the
Magic
problem.
Brain
my
Studios.
second pick was Isla, and then both of you
Sorry
picked
We're Closed
Sorry We're
by Alamo
Closed
Yeah.
Games.
as your second. So
Yeah.
It looks
very cool looking one. I think that
Claire
was my
Obscura,
third.
Expedition 33 by Sandful Interactive.
It has to be debut. Like it's
Pirates
for a
Realm
debut,
by
and
Team
it's the
Tyrant.
strongest debut I've
It's the
seen.
craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Ever.
Yeah.
And the debut game award goes to Claire Obscure, Expedition 33 by Sandful Interactive.
Shout out
Golf
Sample.
claps, okay, that's fine.
I got goosebumps when I hear the song, man.
Same every time.
Oh, every time.
For For those who come after.
For those who come after.
Heck yeah.
Tomorrow comes.
One day people will look
Thoughtful
back
implementation
at
of
this
accessibility
year.
means games can be enjoyed
Everybody's
by
gonna be
everyone.
like,
Here to celebrate a few developers
y'all
making
were
that
really
the
in a
standard
cult
for our
around
industry
this
is Lori Kate Dale,
about
founder of
French
Accessibility and the Accessibility
Yeah.
Showcase.
Hello, everyone. My name is Laura
French
Kate Dale.
people are
I'm a
great.
disabled gamer, accessibility advocate, and host of the Accessibility
We love
Summer
disabled
Showcase.
people.
I'm honoured to be here today to introduce the nominees and winner for the Achievement in Accessibility Award. Over the past 5 or so years,
Pretty cool.
the video game industry has come forward
Also,
in
shout
leaps
out
and
to
bounds in terms
Can I
of how
Play
we
That
standardize
dot-
accessibility for disabled
.com?
players.
.org?
However,
I don't know.
perhaps
Can I
more
play that?
impressive to
It's
me
a very
are
good
the
website.
ways that indie developers are innovating in the accessibility space, redefining who we consider in accessibility efforts, and what ways we approach helping more people to engage with more genres of games. Video games as a medium should be accessible to everyone. If we love this medium, we should want as many people as possible to be able to play, and these 6 nominees have gone above and beyond in terms of finding new ways to help make sure that more people get to play the games we love. Here are the nominees for the Achievement in Accessibility Award. Abiotic Factor by Deepfield Games. This game featured impressively robust options
I know what I
to
voted
alter
for this
basically
one.
any aspect of the game
You
that might
voted
have been
for-
inaccessible, regardless of how much it might undo
Oh,
the
yeah, Peak.
intended
That's right.
gameplay
That's how we
experience.
decided
That's
which
right.
one of you is which.
By Ludic Luma,
My
a short
third
narrative
vote
experience,
was
essentially a choose-your-own
Barista, which was
adventure podcast.
excellent.
Calm the Storm
It was
can be
just
played
like
in
the
multiple
absolute
mechanically accessible
opposite
ways,
accessibility
including voice
needs of me
recognition.
personally. So
Oh,
if you
for you
By
specifically,
learnful
yeah.
games
are
and
or
aggro
know
crowd, Pete's
of
developers have
a
done
blind or
fantastic
low
job
vision
of
gamer,
regularly updating the game's
Barista, it's free.
accessibility
It's on a
in
website.
post-launch
It's
patches,
very
responding
good.
to
It was
very
just
granular
really
player
hard because
feedback
I couldn't
for
hear the audio.
accessibility Spray Paint Simulator by North Star Video Games.
I
This
no, I
title
really like
features robust
Peak.
options for
I
motor
still
control
do.
accessibility,
I
cognitive
think
accessibility,
one of the biggest
motion
things
sickness
is the fact
reduction,
of
and
how
visual
supportive they are of modders. And they're like
Squeak
bring in
Boss
mods
Yeah.
by Al Bloom.
because one of the things
Dyscalculia
is
rarely considered
shout
in
out Mitch
conversations
Power.
around accessibility.
He's not
Squeak
here,
Boss
so
is
I can
full of
give him
numerous
compliments
different
because I never give him
accessibility
compliments.
options. Players who struggle
He
with
actually
mental
found
handling
a
numbers.
third-person mod, and they're like,
Barista
yeah,
by
Oh,
Yovias.
nice.
and I'm like,
Barista
because
is a
that game makes
sightless
me
blind
want to
player
die.
accessible title
But I
with
love
charming
it
humor
so
and a
much.
very polished gameplay
I'm
loop.
like,
And again,
Really
this is
impressive
very
game jam
good.
title
If
from
you
early
can
this
hear
year.
audio cues, this is an excellent game.
okay. Barista.
Mine was
And the
Calm the
Indie Game
Storm.
Award for Achievement
And
in
so is Carlos.
Accessibility
Oh, okay.
goes
I
to
forgot.
Peak by
Yeah,
Landfall
hell yeah.
Games and Aggro
Yeah.
Crowd.
Congratulations.
Guys, I'm doing really
Wow,
good so
hey,
far.
Thank you so much.
You are doing
Games
very good so
wanted
far.
us to receive the
One
award
of
for
two, or
achievement
two
in
of two.
accessibility.
Yeah.
I
You
think,
know,
like-
with Peak, we wanted to make a game for everyone, and making a game for everyone
I'm still
means
dying to
making
find
it
out who
accessible.
did not.
We honestly
vote
didn't
properly.
have a lot of good accessibility options at
Oh,
launch.
I have no
since
idea.
It was a pretty hastily
I imagine
made
it was
game.
Harv.
I
But
imagine
for
it
us,
was Harv.
important to listen to feedback
Well,
from the
okay,
community
yeah.
It's either
and do our
Harv or
best to
really
add the
high
right
Frank.
toggles and
Well,
improve the base
yeah,
game
Frank was
to let as many
engaging,
people as
but I
possible
don't.
play it.
Yeah,
And
last year
like with
Harv's
another
votes
Treasure
were
last
questionable,
year,
so
we wanted to
I
That's
feel
one
inclined
thing
to
you
give
think
it
that,
to him.
which is why there's a button to turn spiders
Yeah.
into Bing Bong.
Bing
That's
bong.
fine.
So thank you to the fans that made their voices
Ooh, they have
heard.
arachnophobia.
Thank you to everyone at both Aggro Crowd and Landfall
Yes.
for making this game possible.
I need
and
more of
thank
that.
you to the Indie Game
Very
Awards.
cool.
Little bitch when it comes to
And the
spiders.
fact that they changed their entire map every single day, guys. Every 24 hours,
Whoa,
not
really?
the same game. Like,
No
not the
shit.
same maps.
That's interesting.
So I have
Yeah,
not
the
played
biomes
Peak
will stay the
for-
same,
New
but
for this
then,
year's ceremony,
like,
the
the
Indie Game
actual, like,
Awards expands
like,
globally to highlight
the
developers who
upclimb
offer different
changes every
perspectives
day.
through their craft.
That's really
From
cool.
nominations
And then
to
they
selecting
do-
the
they
recipients,
just had their
our
first
new regional
concert.
and specialized categories are being led by partner showcases and festivals.
Kicking off this new initiative is Ben Rausch, Program Director of Africa's first annual
cool.
Destination Indie Games and Immersive Arts Festival and Conference.
I can't tell
Hi,
you
Indie
what
fans.
you
I'm
voted
Ben
for,
Rausch, joining you
Feek.
from
It
Cape
looks
Town
like
as the program director
your votes
of
for this one
Playtopia,
got a little
Africa's
messed
biggest
up.
indie games festival.
Oh no.
Every year, the Playtopia Arcade
This
exhibits
category.
a selection of works that
I
celebrate
see the
indie
nominees
games
and
at their
I'm
most
pretty
creative,
sure.
original, and well-crafted. To curate this exhibition,
I think,
we spend a year hunting
you
for
were
outstanding titles
Metavoidal,
and have a free open
and I
submission
was
system
Finding
where anyone can
Father.
send us the games for consideration.
Fee, let us
At
know
Playtopia
which one
2025,
your pick
105 games were exhibited, and 55
get
of
through
those
it.
games were created
Yeah,
by
we'll have to
devs
watch
from
the
Africa.
videos again.
We're honored to have been invited to curate the nominees for the African Indie Game Award. I hope that this award will be something that inspires African devs to continue crafting excellent games for a global audience. I want to take this opportunity to encourage indie game fans to support and share the work of African
wearing the
devs.
6-1 indie
And I want to
merch.
send the hugest of high fives to
Oh,
every
heck
single
yeah.
African indie
I would have
that's
thought about
making and
that if I
sharing games
didn't
with the
arrive
world.
home
The
at
2025 nominees for the
6:02
African
p.m.
Indie Game Award are Bruin Boogie, Get the Milk by Mick Dog. Finding Father by Studio
Carlos
Bo
on our
and
end.
Studios.
sorry. Oh wait,
Flibius McDougal and
sorry, I clicked the
Mysterious
wrong
Flying Machine by Unsigned Double Collective.
Yeah, it's
gone again.
I Kill Ya by All Day All Night. Metavoidal by Yellow Lab Games.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
And Stick It to the Stick Man by Free Lives. And the Indie Game Award goes to Stick It to the Stick Man by Free Lives.
Nice.
I
Congratulations.
really enjoyed Finding Father as well. Highly recommend.
Congratulations to all the new games coming out of Africa.
This is another one where like every single game in this category was a win. Like they all looked excellent.
One of the new categories we're introducing is something we're super excited about.
Indie Vanguards.
These 5 independent developers are just starting their journeys in the indie scene, already impressing us with bold debut projects, game jams, and even demos.
Let's take a look at the first member of the inaugural class.
Game jams are hard.
Hey everyone! I just wanted to say
I was like,
what
you
an
say you
enormous
should know
privilege
this.
it is to be selected for the Indie Vanguard class of 2025 and get a chance to share the stage with the incredible talent on display in this year's show. Being here would not have been possible without the enormous support of my wife and my kids, my family, and everyone who helped me push forward in releasing such a weird, experimental, and kinda head-scratching title in 2025. A huge thank you goes out to the folks
I
at
love
Mod
that
Retro
for you.
for making the physical release of Shanty possible, and everyone in the Game Boy homebrew community, developers, players, and the makers of GB Studio, who I feel I am sharing this honor with. Time may have left these beloved old systems behind, but they still have so much more to give. From inspiring new generations of developers to offering a genuine
Love
ecosystem
this
for developers
resurgence
and
we're
players
seeing
to
of
craft new
actually
experiences
using
and
older
push innovation
systems
forward.
and
I think that is what
technology
indie
and
means to me in the end.
making
No
new
matter the
content for
amount
them.
of
It's
access
so
studios
cool.
today
Yeah, the
have
fact
to
that they
resources,
actually come up with
funding
physical
opportunities,
carts,
influence,
CPUs,
tools,
like,
and capabilities. I believe indies, whatever their size or capacity,
I mean, also just the style in
embody
general,
and will
like
continue
UFO
to carry
50
that
was
pure and true spirit
fantastic.
of creativity
Yeah,
into the
that was
future.
the one that was
They
the
are
like
and
50
will always be the
different
ones looking back
like
into what
yeah,
sets us
that
apart
And they
was
go
really
through like
cool.
eras too,
And
like they go through
tasking
different eras
themselves
of
to remind us
gaming.
why
the-
we love
was
games
Gas
and what
Station
makes us
Story
all fall in
also
love with them
playing
time
with
and
old
again.
technology?
Whatever the future might
know.
hold, I can rest assured that
don't
the
remember.
industry is in the best of hands. My heartfelt congratulations to all the winners and nominees.
Woo! Very cool.
A strong
Party.
visual
Heck
aesthetic can
yeah.
make a first impression everlasting. Co-founder of DenkiWorks, Liam Edwards, knows a thing or two about knocking that first impression out of the park.
Hello Indie Game Awards, I'm Liam Edwards, one of the co-founders of the Kyoto indie-based studio DenkiWorks, the creators of Tanuki, Pond Summer, and I'm here at the stunning Kyoto Imperial Palace. What better
Pond
place
Summer.
to
I've never
talk to
seen
you
the
about
trailer
the
for that.
visual design nominees for this year's awards. In a world where there's seemingly endless amounts of video games being released all of the time, it's never been more important to aesthetically stand out and be unique. So here
Very
are this
true.
year's best of the
I feel like
best.
a good
the
art
nominees
style in a
for visual
trailer is
design.
the first thing that
30
grabs me.
Birds by Ram Ram Games and Business Goose
This
Studios.
one looks really cool.
Artiste Impact by Mass.
This one also.
This was mine, number one.
Cat
Artiste
Detective Albert Wild by
This
Beyond
one
the
also looked
Borders.
so cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Eclipsium by Housefire.
that looks so trippy, man.
Machina by Tala and Jack Co.
That was Fee's Machina.
Slime Rancher 2 by Monomi
You
Park.
were you did Cat Detective, Carlos. Cool.
And the
All
award goes
excellent
to
games.
30 Birds by Ram Ram Games and Business Goose Studios.
What a great name for a studio, Business Goose Studios.
Right?
What a fucking great name, dude.
Hi everyone, I'm Laurent from Ram Studio, and I'm the main developer behind 30 Birds.
What's he saying?
Hi, I'm Colleen from Ram Studio, and I'm the artistic director of 30
He's
Birds.
speaking in English. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was like French.
Yeah, but you speak French accent.
Oh yes.
We want to
Oh
thank
yes, of
our
course.
team who made 30 Birds.
It's
with
Canadian,
us.
right?
And
There's
we hope
3
that,
languages. There's
thanks to
English,
this award, new people may discover
French,
30 Birds
and English with the French
have a
accent.
great time playing it.
True.
Thanks again, and
I've been watching a lot of interviews of Marie-Philippe Poulin. He can't tell.
The strongest narratives help us connect our personal experiences with the ones on
gotta
screen
scroll.
through immersive
No.
worlds and wondrous characters.
There's so many
Through past
awards. They're so
relationships and
good. I get
spicy desires,
distracted.
Eka from
So
Outer
many.
Loop Games has masterfully achieved just that.
Hi, I'm Eka from Outer Loop Games, game director on Thirsty Suitors and the upcoming Dosa Divas. A great game
What's
story
Dosa
doesn't
Divas?
just
I'll check that out.
entertain, it moves you, it challenges you, and sticks with you through specificity.
That guy has
is
the
really
coolest
beautiful
fucking
details.
hair. I know what I'm saying.
These 6 endings deliver exactly that.
God damn.
Excellent
Characters,
hair.
immersive
That red is
worlds,
I
so
also
stories
just
cool.
got a
from a unique point
haircut.
of view
I love the
that keep echoing
skateboard
in your
that
mind.
is a
The
heart
love,
in the
yeah.
background too.
Mm-hmm.
Here are
Yeah.
the nominees for
Very
narrative.
cute.
Citizen Sleeper 2, Starward Vector,
Nice.
but Jump Over the Age.
I feel like that was high on my list.
Consume
Yeah,
by
that was my
Jenny
number
Zhao
2.
Shaw, AP Thompson, Jian Lee, Violet
Consume Me,
WP,
that was
and Ken
Carlos.
Coda Snyder. The Drifter by Parahoof and Dave Lloyd.
Yes, this is very high on my playlist.
Promise Mascot Agency by Kaizen Gameworks.
This one also looks so fun.
The Root Trees Are
Pinky.
Dead by Evil Trout Inc.
I feel like I'm
playing
gonna
this
lose my
game.
mind if I play that game.
I am
I
playing
want to
this
watch you
game.
play this
by
game.
Spooky
This
Doorway.
was both of our number 1.
Yes. This is I love the demo for that game. And
So
that's
yeah,
also
so
on my
playing
new
the
Game
playlist.
Award
Very
goes
good.
to Citizen Sleeper 2, Starward Vector, but Jump Over
Very
the
good.
Edge.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
choice.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Gareth Damian Martin, the creator of Citizen Sleeper, and I want to thank the Indie Game Awards for recognizing Citizen Sleeper 2 in the narrative category. It's been an incredible journey over the past
Is it?
5 years
Or is it a
making
cat?
the Citizen
It's hard to
Sleeper
tell.
games.
I think it's a cat.
I don't know.
And it's a
It's
journey
very
I couldn't
cute
have gone on
though.
without Guillaume Saint-Gelon, the
It's
game's
probably
incredible
from Citizen
artist,
Sleeper.
Amos
You know what I
Roddy,
mean?
the game's composer,
Oh,
Dan and Matt
that's
Collier,
fair.
who
That's
helped
so
me get
true.
the game
I
on
just
so
saw
many
a
different
cute
platforms.
small
And
void
of course, my publisher
and got
Fellow Traveler,
excited
who do
about cute
incredible
small
work
void.
supporting narrative
Whoever
games.
cute small void
I
maybe.
also would
My first
I
thought
love
was
the show. Huge
this developer. I was like,
thanks
"Oh my god, is that a
to, all the
turtleneck
players and
T-shirt?
everybody
That's
who's
awesome."
told
And
their
I was like, "Oh, he
friends,
just has his
who's been
sleeves
too
rolled
much
up."
of
I'm like,
a-
"Oh,
of
man."
a sicko
Yes.
about Citizen Sleeper 2.
I'm sure you could get a
who pushed the
turtleneck
series,
T-shirt.
I've seen
to people they
there's a
know
wrestler who
and
wrestles
supported
in
the
a
games.
turtleneck
I really
sleeveless
did
shirt.
not believe that this is what
You
we
can
had
see
when I
those look
started
sick,
on this
though.
journey.
Yeah,
They do look
tracks.
sick. Yeah.
Those do look
I'll
very
be
cool.
forever thankful for everyone who's recognized these games and who has felt something.
You're
from these
so
stories.
cool.
So thank you so much.
And your art is so cool.
It really is.
I
Like,
need
it's so-
I'm
What an
gonna
awesome game.
steal your artwork from the wall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me too.
No remorse. Just stealing your art.
Created in honor of the late beloved developer, the Muhammad Fahmy Storyteller Award recognizes an exceptional storyteller and their profound work shaping deep
It's Mike where he
narratives in
gets his
games.
glasses from.
As soon as our ceremony ended last year, we knew who our next
Mike,
recipient
where do
would
you
be
get your
without any
glasses from?
hesitation.
Yeah.
My initial interaction
Text me
with
right
this
now.
person
Mike!
was actually pretty funny. She assumed I was reaching out because of
I was gonna
one
text him,
particular game,
actually.
but I told her
Text
that
him right
even
now
her
and tell
games
him
without
we love
strict
him.
narrative.
You want me to text him right now?
Stories aren't
Yes.
just what's
I'm
experienced
texting
on
him.
screen. They're also the memories that are created with the ones you love through the
What?
act of playing. But
To
enough for me.
know
I think our
where
presenter has a very
you
storied share.
get
Without
your
further ado,
cool
here to present the 2025
glasses
Muhammad Fahmy
from.
Storyteller Award, the one and only Lena Rain.
Steve.
Sometime in 2016, I got a random DM on Twitter that changed the entire course of my career. I was
Mike is
working
typing.
as a game designer with aspirations of
What
writing
did he
music
say?
for games.
Oh,
I
he's
had
typing.
a few really
Oh,
amazing
okay.
opportunities,
Just
but
typing.
I never found the right
That's so funny.
project that let me feel like I was fully part of the team. And then I got a DM from
Zenny.
Maddie asking if
Oh,
I'd
cool.
like to
Oh,
do a
nice.
game that she
yeah.
and some friends were working on.
See,
called
I need to
Celeste.
go to my optometrist
Making that
anyway.
game
So
with the
I
team
usually go with
lit a fire
Furmu,
under me.
but I'll have to go
Nothing
with
during
Zen.
my day job
Zenny's
felt
great.
nearly as exciting
Zenny's
Joke's on
and
you.
inspiring
I'm
as
getting the same
getting to go
glasses as you,
home
Mike.
and work
So
later
it's
at
great.
night on
There you
this
go.
platformer.
I do have
I
vision
don't really know
insurance
what
now. I
saw in
should
my music,
see
but somehow
somebody
it managed to fit
eventually.
right into place for the story
Yeah,
we
Fine.
were all
We'll
telling.
get there.
And it wasn't just in the words, really. It was every aspect
all you
of the
need to
game.
know is
the way
your
the screen was laid out, the way new
like your
mechanics and level
prescription
gimmicks gave
and
rise
your
to
pupillary
a
distance,
metaphoric experience.
which anyone could do for you. You just need
Even
like to
before
figure out
dialogue
like
was
what's the
written,
difference
playing the
millimeter wise.
levels
I need
was
that
like
shirt.
Understanding the
That
story.
is a
I need that shirt, but I need it
and allowed me
inverted.
to
I need a
write as
black
evocative
shirt
music
with
as
like
I was able
white
to.
goats.
That would be
Now,
even
This is a
better.
cool shirt. I think it would be better in
releasing the
black.
game,
Yeah, I do agree.
I
Steve?
constantly feel the effects that her
Black?
storytelling
I see the
has had
version.
on the greater
Yeah.
community. that
Carlos
blossomed around
also wearing
Celeste.
black. Yeah.
Hundreds
We're
of
all-
talented
Fashion in
creators
progress.
have also
That's
been
gonna be the new
inspired
shirt.
to make
I'm
their own
wearing
levels, their own stories, their
I'm
own
wearing
music.
black. Borealis.
Extremely talented speedrunners race every
That
year
is
to
true.
raise money for global medical aid and
I have like
cancer
trees and
research.
mountains on the sleeve. It's
At
very
every
cool.
games event,
I
I
have
get a
a
chance
fashionable
to
high
attend. People
vis.
come up and express
Exactly.
just how much
We
the
go always
game
find
means to them,
Yeah.
not as just as
Exactly.
a fun little thing that they played one time, but as a lasting affirmation
category
of
were
who
we
they
at?
are.
I've
No
lost
matter
a lot.
what they took away
We
from
were just
it,
talking
no
about
matter
the
what it informed
Muhammad
about them,
fun.
it made
Like
an
the
impact on their
like,
lives for the
award.
better.
Yeah.
Games
Yeah.
don't often
Okay.
do that, even if we
Guys,
always
I
aspire
have
to
a
it.
few
It's
peanut
something that
M&Ms.
comes from a place of deep empathy
A few?
and care.
Just a few. Would you like
So
one?
I am beyond
sure.
pleased
Yes, I would.
to
Thank
present
you.
the Mohammed Fahmy Storyteller Award to my collaborator and
Thank you.
friend, Maddie Thorson.
Maddie Thorson, extremely
Heck
overrated.
yeah.
It's an honor to accept the Storyteller Award. And of course, I need to thank
There
all
was
the
2 times
brilliant
this year
collaborators
that I almost
I've had the
shaved
privilege of
my,
working with along
half
the
of my
way.
head. I was very tempted.
Towerfall
You
and
would look
Celeste were
so
truly
good with
team
that.
efforts.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I believe that we
I think I'm gonna
make
do an
games
under like
in the
cut
hopes
first.
that they will impact someone.
Yeah, show off the
and
undercut.
maybe even inspire someone to
No, I need to
Show your hair.
add their own voice to the
I know,
conversation.
fucking trying.
And this beautiful medium games
He said she was
is
gonna do it.
something
That's what I
that
said.
we're all
Yeah.
building together.
Yes!
So to be recognized
Very good.
like this for my
And then
contributions to
so,
that
That's cool.
project
That's so cool.
Cover it
is
completely
sincerely
with,
the
like,
highest
layers.
honor.
That's what I want.
And
That's what I want.
I feel like I
But
have a
I've
lot
been
more
taking
left to
it like
give.
Wants to do that.
I
like a
don't plan on
Viking twist
stopping.
here,
I
and like
really just
I'll wrap it.
love
this
making
way.
games,
Mhm.
and
This is just like super
I hope to
cool.
make a lot more
Around
of
the
them.
back, and like tuck it
so
up under and use like a
Thank you.
like a tiny
And
clip,
keep making
and then it would
beautiful
just be like
things.
fully pinned.
Women-led
back.
Games brings
Depends on how I
recognition
wanna
to the
wear it.
hardworking women in the
And then
games
I shave the
industry.
back
Representing
with
their
that
annual
too.
showcases is Twitch ambassador Ash Said Hi.
Damn it.
Hi everyone, this is Ash Said Hi,
I'm
Twitch
inspired.
Women's
Also
Guild
tell her
lead
I miss her and I love
host
her.
for this
Steve misses
year's
you and loves
me
you.
too.
IGA for the Women-led Indie Game
Those are hard.
Award. This year we are honoring the fantastic women in game development from around
I love these
the world.
games. Were,
Expressing
yeah,
our unique
very cool.
contributions is
We did
paramount to
Sweet
ensuring that women and
with Cabernet.
non-binary folk
Oh.
feel
Cabernet.
represented. We must remember that everyone's differences
so good.
make
Carlos,
our
have you
world
played
more
Cabernet?
whole.
Not yet.
There are many
No, but I just knew
trailblazers
like how much you guys
God.
loved it.
creating
Don't even play
experiences
it.
that hold a lens
I
to the
just stopped the stream
complex
now.
and beautiful demographic
good.
of gamers today. With that,
Guys,
let's
my
jump into the
paper
nominees
straw.
for the Women-led Indie Game Award.
No.
Listen,
Cabernet by Party for Introverts.
I love the earth. I hate paper straws. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
what we
like
gotta,
it in the
what
glass
we gotta figure out.
Studio.
But
I
just
can
get
do
rid of it.
metal. I don't like the glass. I don't like the paper.
White Knuckle by Dark Machine
I was all on the
Games.
glass train until I watched a TikTok recently. A girl's
Urban
glass straw
Myth
chipped and she got the
Dissolution
shard in
Center
her
by
throat.
Hakababungo.
Nope.
Yeah, that scares me.
No,
This one also
This
looks
one
really
looks so
cool.
freaking good.
Filled
Yeah.
by
So
Lente.
cool.
Yeah,
We're
Urban Myth
being
is
so
really
normal about this. It's fine.
Duck Detective,
No, I'm not.
The Ghost of Glamping by
We're not
Happy
being normal about
Broccoli
these games. They're so
They're
I'm
awesome.
just imagining like K-pop Demon Hunters is like
And the Indie Game Award goes to Urban Myth Disillusion Center.
Oh,
also very
this is on my page.
Oh, look at the cat.
Everybody go play Cabernet.
Neko. So cute.
ザ・インディーゲームアワードのウーマンレッドインディーゲームアワ
This
ー
is
ド
the
と
cool
い
thing
う
about, especially in
名
this
誉ある
game
賞
award.
をい
You
ただ
know,
き
they're global,
心
man.
より
Like we're
感謝
recognizing
申し上げ
global
ます。
studios and shit. Like
Yeah.
墓場文庫制作チーム一同
The cat looks like Tuna. There's a YouTuber named Charlotte in Japan, and she has a cat named Tuna, and it looks like Tuna.
メンバー全員の
So cute.
周年と
I want a silver tabby so
会
bad.
員の皆様の
They're so
ご支
pretty.
援によってここまで来ることができました。これからも心に残るゲームをお届けできるよ
I have not got my hands on
う
this
チーム
one
一
yet.
同
But
Yeah, I
努
have
力
to
し
buy
て
it.
まいります。この度は本当に
Oh my god, am
あ
I
りがと
buying
うご
this
ざいま
right
す。
now?
or wait till after the show. And maybe I send you the the Google sheet
oh, the
again.
spreadsheet. Yeah. We'll see if it's on the sheet. Very cool.
It
It's on the
takes a village
spreadsheet.
Some of
to
those
create a
went-
community
yeah.
that's not only fun,
Right.
but engaging and welcoming. Please welcome Kennedy Lee
Could've sworn I
Slocum,
said
social
it
media
before.
manager of Black Kite Games.
It was in the Discord
Hi, Indie Game
somewhere.
Awards.
But
My name is Kennedy
we can
Lee
resend it.
Slocum,
Yeah.
and I'm a games writer and community manager for Black Kite Games. And I just want to say, as I'm sure all of this category's nominees would agree,
Community management. Cool.
community management
I love
is
her.
a
I love
weird
everything
job.
about this woman.
It covers so much more than
I love the
people realize.
wallpaper.
Whether it's an individual
So
or
I
a
love the
whole
art.
team,
I
they're
love
the
the
unsung
wallpaper.
heroes
I
that
love
wear
the
many
fluffy
hats,
wallpaper.
handling everything.
I could not
from
pull up that
player
sweater, but I
Same
want
support,
to.
frames.
keeping the community positive, endlessly
where is it? Oh, these
researching
ones
internet
where it's
slang,
the top
organizing
and the
events,
bottom.
and
Yeah.
representing
I
the
really like
personality
these
of their
frames.
entire
Highly
studio.
recommend.
They endure a lot, but
I want that
their work
wallpaper
is
now.
vital in creating a space where players feel
What?
heard,
Carlos, we can't
valued,
see
and
You
connected.
Oh, God damn
Our
it.
next award
Fucking
celebrates
Discord.
those who have gone above and beyond to foster a vibrant,
God damn it. I
inclusive
opened up Discord.
community
That's not
in
even
an
fair.
industry that can make it quite
Oh,
challenging at
no.
times, but will ultimately always need voices like theirs. Here are the
You're
nominees
so
for
cool.
community management.
How do I become your friend?
Jenny Zhao Xia.
Agreed.
Alright, Fee, I sent that to you.
Melcy.
Strange Scaffold.
Three scaffold.
Which Carlos and I voted for Skirt Scaffold of El Paso
Sassy
Everywhere.
Chat Games.
5 million other games that were all
Mouthwashing?
very good.
No, did it?
Mouthwashing, yeah.
No.
All day,
I don't
all
know.
night.
No, they didn't, but
I
they
don't
did click hold. I played that this year, which is
Oh,
insane.
click holding,
Team
yes, yes, yes.
Insane.
Fee for Peak, yes. Very good.
Peek. Peek. Peek.
Game
peek,
Smithing
peek,
Limited.
Peek. 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 I'm annoying.
You're good. El
And
Paso
the Indie Game
Everywhere,
Award
I'm
goes to
Bees.
Team Peak.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kaiju Horror Cooking was also one of theirs.
Hey Scouts, I'm Paige. And I'm Hannah, and we're joined by the rest of our Peak community team, Beth
2
and
of 2 on
Josephine.
Peak.
Hello.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the Indie Game Award in community
Very cool.
management. We couldn't have done it without the amazing help from our Discord moderators, all the content creators who made the Peak community what it is, and of course, all the Scouts at home like you.
You're falling off the mountain.
It's like sliding off. AgroCrab was lucky to win the Community Management Award last year, but
Agreed.
Peak was made in collaboration with our friends over at Landfall, so we get to share it this year. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm happy this award is handed to another incredible community manager and team because they deserve it so much. Landfall has been around for over 10 years and this is their first award in community management. Isn't that batshit fucking crazy? Imagine looking at the trenches of the Steam forums for 10 years.
Hi, it's me, Hannah, from the Landfall team, the one in the trenches. Thank you all so much for this award. It's been
great.
wild to see our
This is
amazing
awesome.
community grow over the last 10 years. From just some people in the Skype
How
chat
would you
about
see this
Brian
at the
to
Keeleys?
millions of Peak Scouts climbing
No,
awards.
no way.
And we
no.
couldn't have done it without our amazing team.
They wouldn't get
Elizabeth,
this
who does
amount
the
of
best support in the
ti-
biz.
this amount of
Josephine,
time
who
to
just
talk.
started but has hit the ground running. Liv, who backed us up during those stressful months before and after launch. Kate and our
fun.
lovely Discord moderators. And of
It's
course
so much
Paige,
fun.
who it's been an honor to work with on this game. We wouldn't
I
be
know, my
here
niece
without
loves it so
AgroCrab
much.
and the rest of the Landfall and Peak team. They're always there to fix bugs, listen to community suggestions, and support us in any way they can. And last but not least, I want to give a special thank you
literally
to the
downloaded
amazing
on my
players
computer. I
because
don't
it wouldn't
own
be
it.
a community without you.
She
Finally,
downloaded it
one more
like
person
when she
who would
plays
like
with
to
it. She does.
play. Bing Bong, take it away.
Heck yeah.
Bing bong.
Bing Bong, you're supposed to say something nice to the viewers.
Bing bong. We're live here. You can do it.
Put him in the cannon. You better get in the cannon, Bing Bong. This is for the fans.
For the fans.
Beautiful.
Let's go, guys.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Hi, we're Bookie Crayon, an indie game studio from New Zealand.
We love to create bite-sized games with a strong focus on the visuals and
I
experimentation.
love a bite-sized game.
You're literally
With
just talking about
Neo
that.
Labs, we wanted
Appreciate
the art style
it.
to be bold
Yes,
and loud to
I am
contrast with
bite-sized
bites and
games
keys.
#1 fan.
We ended up with
Give
something
me,
that kind of feels like a movie painting, with a little cast of characters
to
moving
5-hour
around in a
experience.
bright world, while you and your friends try
90,
to blend in
fucking
and
eat
hunt
that
each
shit
other
up.
out.
I love it so much.
To answer the question, what does indie mean to you?
We like to think of indie being where you can freely create without the
These are
fear
all
of
so
something
cool.
being wrong. And where you
We're
can
seeing so
try
many
out the
different
most
art styles
obscure
here,
ideas
and they're
just
all
to see what happens.
And it's a place where time, budget, and technical skill limitations can actually help to push ideas into new areas that maybe you wouldn't have explored otherwise.
I want to know
Thank you
what
so
the black
much
and
to
white
everyone
one is.
involved in the Indie Game Awards
familiar.
for including us in this year's Indie Vanguard.
A short runtime
Very
doesn't
cool.
mean a game can't make a lasting impact. Developer Graham Reed knows how to pack one heck of a punch in a single sitting.
Hey everybody, my name is Graham Reed,
Fellow
also known as
Islander.
Islander, and I'm a Jamaican indie game developer, currently working on a small island builder called Orlands. Now,
did
sometimes
that.
less is more. And a great game isn't
Was
defined
that
by its how
Mario
long to beat stats,
and I?
but rather
You
it's
did
defined
an interview
by
with Graham?
it being memorable
That was
and
very
compelling
cool.
in the small amount of time it has. Now,
It
this
was
next
so much
award
fun. We just
goes out to all
chatted.
those games and it celebrates
I know, we
short
DM'd a couple
games
times, me
that
and
pack a
Graham.
punch
Fellow
that leave
Caribbean
you
boys.
satisfied and wanting more.
so
Here are
cool.
the nominees for bite-sized game. Karimaro,
I also
Beneath
can't
the
find-
Forlorn Limbs by Bastinus
It's in my
Rex.
spreadsheet.
Fly Night by Wobble Boy.
This looks interesting. I was watching 6-1 Indie play it. I was like, oh shit.
Many Nights a Whisper by Deconstruct Team and Selkie Harbo. The Dark Queen of Morthome by Mosu. This game will end
Oh,
in
that was Fee's
205
pick.
clicks by
It's
Insert
the
List
Dark
5.
Queen of Morthome.
And Time Flies by Playables.
Time Flies is so good. I needed this game will end in 2000.
And the
205
Indie Game
clicks.
Award goes to Time Flies by Playables.
There you go.
It flies! It's so cool. I played this. I played the demo at PAX, and I had to like stop and walk away because I was about to spend my entire hour on the show floor just sitting in front of this game. Oh, this is so cool. I'm truly fluttered.
I have to walk it off.
This is so fun. Everybody go play Time Flies.
Get drunk, get rich, meet your biggest fan. Win an award.
Me, I'm your biggest fan.
Frosty Games puts
What
the
up?
spotlight
Everything's
on games
frozen.
made in Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands.
There we go.
Representing
There we
ANZ
go.
and Frosty Games is Amy Potter Jarman.
Hi,
Heck
I'm
yeah.
Amy, founder and one of the 5 organisers behind Frosty Games. Our next
You're
award
so
honours
cool.
the
Frosty Games is
outstanding
so fun.
achievements of indies based in Australia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. This region may be physically separated by a whole lot of water down at the edge of the globe, but we don't let that stop us from shipping some of the very best indie games in the world, as this
Very
incredible
true.
list of titles goes to show. Here are the nominees for the ANZ Indie Award. Abiotic Factor by Deepfield Games. The Drifter by Powerhoof.
That one looked so cool.
Mars vs. Logistics by Shape Shop.
This one also I was obsessed with.
Proximate by
What a
Kane
cool.
Maddox.
Like, there's a couple trailers for it, and they were all so good.
Hollow Knight Silk Song by Team Cherry.
You would think this would have swept, but I had to be the opposite one. Because Tempo, look at this.
And the Indie Game Award goes to The Drifter by Powerhoof.
Nice.
Very exciting. That one looks so cool.
Yeah.
G'day. Oh, hold on. I'll just adjust this for those watching from the wrong hemisphere.
Actually,
that's a great joke.
See why we didn't make a comedy game? It would have been all
Go on.
dad jokes all the time. Thank you. This is amazing. I think just to be nominated alongside such awesome games was like mind-blowing. There's so many cool games that I absolutely adore that have come out of Australia and New Zealand the last year. We're really punching above our weight down here, I think. It's so cool to see. Despite industry hardships and all that stuff, been amazing. Massive thanks to the team, Barney, Alex, and Matt, just killed it on the art. Louis and Mitch for the killer soundtrack. Adrian, the other voice actors, just
Very good
brought the
soundtrack
characters
as well,
to life in such an amazing, magical way. It was so cool. And everyone else, it's a small team, but there's just so many people that help, and such an awesome community we have around us as well. Really makes it possible. Personally, I think this means so much to me. It's a game I worked on for 6 going on 7 years now, so it's a massive chunk of my life, and to be recognized like this makes it extra, is extra special.
I love these babies, these
especially
passion
for a genre
projects
which
that take
I
you
really adore, the point and click genre is
5,
really dear to
10
my heart. It's,
years or
one
whatever,
that's not
and then
celebrated
when
as
you
much
see the
as
final
some of the
product,
other
you're
indie
like,
genres,
wow,
I think.
it was worth
It's
it.
one I absolutely love. So,
and to get
it
recognized
means a
in
lot.
something like this,
I'll adjust this back to so I can watch the rest of the awards. Thanks again.
Swear to God, this is a great joke. I love it. It's such a simple joke.
It's very funny.
No, this has been on my watch list. Essentially, I want to play this game. It's a point and click mystery adventure type of
There were 2 pieces
investigative
of
game.
that stood out the most from our inaugural ceremony. Genre categories and the fact that you wanted to voice your support for your favorite indies. So we opened the polls and asked you to pick your favorite indies within specific genres and of course overall. Here are your 2025 community picks.
Interesting.
Action game, Hades 2.
Very cool.
Yeah, makes sense.
Adventure game, Hollow Knight,
Fair.
Silksong.
Yep. 100%.
Horror game, Repo.
Repo!
Yeah.
Interactive fiction, Date Everything.
I'm so excited to play this guy.
Correct.
I ain't lying.
Yeah.
It's on my Switch.
It's very
Multiplayer
fun
game,
so far.
Peak.
Yeah, these are all great picks. We have a great
Puzzle
community.
game, Blueprints.
Also, Ben Starr is in that game as well. In Date Everything.
Role-playing game.
It was a good day for. It was a
Expedition
good year for
33.
Ben Starr.
It was a great year for Ben Starr.
Simulation game.
I will get him
I
more content.
could not remember his name for the longest time.
Oh,
And I
wow.
was like,
Game,
the guy that
100 line,
Carlos
Last
wants to
Defense
get on the
Academy.
Final Fantasy podcast.
Survival game, Abiotic Factor.
But it was a great year for him.
And community game of the year,
Just
Hollow Knight, Silksong.
taunt him with entice him with a Cherry's Chocolate Orange because apparently he
Fantastic
wants to become
gameplay
the
design is what hooks
spokesperson.
us as players. Crisp
Like, I know
mechanics,
somebody.
alluring flow states, and even hundreds
There
of
you go.
variations on Slaying a Princess. Please welcome Tony Howard Arias and Abby Howard from Black Tabby Games.
This is the big one. We had I
And
think
I'm
this
Tony
is the
Howard
10th,
Arias, and the two of us make up Black
nominee
Tabby
one.
Games, the
Yep.
studio focused on branching narratives.
We're honored to be presenting the award for Best Gameplay Design, which sits at the
need
intersection of
that
so many
princess
things,
poster, thank
including
you.
smooth mechanics, challenging difficulty curves, and
Have I
keeping
shown you
players
my
on their
art
toes
book?
and immersed in what they're
I
playing.
got the
And
art
for
book.
us, it's mostly
I'll show you
single
the
players,
art book
way too many
afterwards.
sentences
Yeah,
they
I
can
got the
click on.
Slay the Princess art
Here are
book.
the nominees for gameplay design. Absalom by Dotemu Guard Crush Games and Supa Monks.
Yeah.
Ball
No,
Pit by
Emily's
Kenny
great.
Sun.
Well, it was Carlos and Feast.
Dawn Folk by
Wow,
Darren
I'm so
Keller.
obstinate. What's up with that?
It's your nature.
There was one game I fell in love with.
Hades 2 by
I just
Supergiant
get so
Games.
excited.
I know.
Hollow Knight Silk Song by Team Cherry.
Hey, look at this category in general. Like,
I
there's
was
so many crazy.
a
ass
little
games.
offended
by YCJY
by
Games.
how low both of you ranked my favorite. That's fine. Okay.
Look
That's
Outside
why we
by
vote as
Francis
a
Column.
team.
Ooh, by Nama Takahashi, Tiny Cactus Studio.
This
in
one looks so
Tsuyomi.
cool.
Oh, it looks so
Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo by Pocket Tap.
I'm so normal about this game. It's fine.
The King is Watching by Hypnohead.
Like that's a stacked.
And the Indie Game Award
Fucking
goes to
stacked
Ball
category.
Pit by Kenny
Hell
Sutton.
yeah.
Congratulations, Kenny. So many of us have lost dozens
Very
of hours
well
to your
deserved.
game, and it's great to see those
100%.
lost hours finally
Ball
coalesce into
pit,
physical
ball
form.
Balls.
Kenny unfortunately wasn't able to record an acceptance speech for the award, so we're accepting it on his behalf.
Thank you so much for your hard work, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next.
Shout out, Kenny. Congratulations.
Guys, the freaking this is also one of my top games of the year.
This gives me
Voices in Gaming
anxiety
is
just
committed
looking
to increasing
at it.
black
I
representation
feel so
and inclusion
stressed
within the
every
gaming
time I
industry,
see it.
representing
Guess
the
what,
growing
guys?
and
I'm
thriving
gonna give
community
you a
of black
slight
game
spoiler.
developers is
It
co-founder
becomes
and
an
director
idle
Justin
game.
Woodward.
You get an idle character that plays the game for you.
Co-founder of the Mixed Media
That's
Indie
so
Exchange and, of
Exactly.
course, Black Voice in Gaming, part of the nonprofit organization Experience Studios, which was made to help underrepresented developers get access to funding, visibility, discoverability,
I want his glasses
mentorship,
too.
and networking
We're stealing
for their
everyone's glasses.
Great
entrepreneurial
glasses,
growth.
yeah.
I think
And we're
his are
partnered with
the
Indie Game
are they the
Awards
meta
this
Ray-Bans?
year to showcase some
I
of the
don't know.
best and brightest
I don't
Black
know,
game
but they're mine now.
developers that release games
joking.
in 2025. So without further ado, the Black Voices in Gaming nominees are Avid Neon by Cryo
Dude,
GX,
this looks crazy. Avid Neon looks crazy.
Althea, The Wrath of a Fairy by Mars Lit Games, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical
Hell yeah.
Takedown by Strange Scaffold.
Carlos's pick, to nobody's
Spirit Swap,
surprise.
Lo-fi beats to match
This
3
another
by
another
Soft
game
Knot
that
Weeks.
I had to walk away
Sorry
from
We're
because I was gonna
Closed
waste
by
my
Alamo
entire pack
Games.
time on. Very good. Sorry We're
And
Closed, I think
Sunken
was
Stones
Beast?
by
Yeah.
Sprite Wrench.
It was hard not to take Sorry We're Closed. That's only number one.
Oh, yeah. Sorry We're Closed looks
And the
excellent,
winner
but Spirit
is
Swap is so cool.
Althea, The Wrath of a Fairy
awesome,
by
man.
Mars
Very
Lit
nice.
Games.
That was
Nice.
gorgeous.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mhm. Well deserved.
Ciao, sono Andrea, sono di Forsyth Games e come prima cosa voglio dire grazie. Grazie per questo award perché onestamente non ce l'aspettavamo, è stata una bella sorpresa. Come seconda
Have
cosa
such a cool
voglio ringraziare
game.
mio
You
fratello,
deserve it.
l'autorità del team
Jealous
che
of
riesce
all.
ogni
T-shirt?
volta a trovare qualcosa di sbagliato.
First of all,
che
yes, that is
facciamo,
awesome.
e questo ci
It's
aiuta
amazing.
a
He has so much
creare
Digimon stuff on the right side.
qualcosa
Oh, yeah.
di migliore ogni volta.
It's so cool.
E un ringraziamento speciale va sicuramente a tutte le persone che hanno giocato il gioco, tutte le persone che anche solo hanno creduto in quello che facciamo, in quello che abbiamo
The
fatto.
Steam page in the background is so
grazie.
iconic. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Get your
Questo è
bag.
tutto. Speriamo di vederci per il nostro prossimo gioco.
Also, I do want to know where you get that Devil May shirt because that is badass.
Right. This is so cool.
What a beautiful.
I definitely want to check this one out.
Yeah, I do too.
Again, if you haven't played Spirit Swap, play Spirit
Hi,
Swap.
I'm Gabby
It's
D'Arienzo.
so
I'm
cool.
the co-creator of games like A Mortician's Tale, and most recently Seasonal at Cemetery, which I worked on with these lovely people.
Very cool.
Seasonal at Cemetery is a completely free game where you explore a cemetery that changes in real time with your computer's date and time. The game is inspired by
shit.
my own experiences exploring cemeteries, but
I
especially
love
during
these
the
games.
pandemic, and seeing spaces that we often associate with death just breathe with so much life. During this scary time in the world, I found it oddly comforting to see these cemeteries change and grow with the seasons. I wanted to replicate
That's
that
really beautiful
experience
because
for
I have a
players,
cemetery
creating a space for them to
right
grieve
out back of
and
my
for
house,
them to
like not
find
too
some
far.
catharsis during
And Tara's
hard times.
been taking
I speak
walks
on
there.
behalf of our
She's
whole team when
literally
I
said
say
the same
thank
thing,
you
so that's like a
much
perfect game
to
for
the
her.
Indie Game Awards for this honor. Something that's
And
really
it's
important
free.
to us is the ability to make small, gentle games
Seasonal
about
Cemetery.
difficult subjects like
I need
death
her
and grief.
plushies.
And it means the absolute world to us.
And the
that
oh my
people like
god,
our
the
games,
freaking
that they resonate with our
oh
games,
god.
and that there's a space for us
Good-
in
I'm
this
not gonna tell
industry
a
to make the kind
what
of
is it?
games that we do. I
The
hope
little
that
guys on the
this
top of her shelf.
inspires,
Oh, the
maybe
Pikmin?
even encourages
There
other
we go.
developers
I also
to
need everything.
make their
Oh
own
my god, everyone
games
has such cool
about difficult
Everybody
subject
has
matters
such
that are
cool
personal
backgrounds.
to them.
I'm stealing
Speaking from
everyone's
experience, I
stuff.
can say
I
that
see Majora's
it's
Mask.
weirdly therapeutic.
Can we get a PIP neon
and
sign?
I
Is that
hope you find the
excessive?
same catharsis.
I'm
And
No.
I can't
Etsy
wait
sells them.
to play the
Get
games that
somebody
you
to do
make.
Memorable
Let's
experiences
get that new.
punch you
Let's get that
straight
new
in the
logo
feels.
first.
CF from my Miss
Logo
Friend Studio is here to share with us the 6 titles that hit the hardest.
I'm just gonna start
Hi,
posting
everyone.
everyone's
I'm
backgrounds,
Ria,
and people are gonna be like, "What are you doing,
co-founder
Fiona?"
of
I'm gonna be like,
Studio, a 2-person indie team making our debut title, Fishbowl.
"Oh my god, she's a
Games
freaking fat
tested
cat!"
us harder than we expect. The stories, the moments, the emotions that stay with us long after we put down our controller. This award celebrates indies, which moved us the most this year, or frankly, made us ugly cry.
This was
Here
another
are the
tough category
nominees for
because
emotional
all of them
impact.
were excellent. But
Afterlove EP
Afterlove,
by Pixelnasia,
and everything around it and what it
and
means to
Roger
indie
by
game
Theory Hand Studio.
as a community. So, no, and Roger.
Don't Get Your Hopes Up by Krish Raghav.
All of these are so cool.
Henry Halfhead by Lululu Entertainment.
People love these
Wonder
games.
Stops by Ivy Road. Wednesdays by Pierre Corbinet's The Pixel Hunt.
Sorry, I'm
and
thinking the wrong one
Exahiva.
for the Henry Halfhead.
Oh, okay.
What was the
And the Indie
the-
Game Award goes to And Roger by
Oh, yeah,
Thierry Hand
And
Studio.
Roger.
And Roger, very well deserved. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That one's one I have like,
Hello,
I don't know, 30 minutes
my
in and
name
I
is
need to
Fiona,
get back to.
the creator of And Roger. Thank you so much for selecting my game for such a wonderful award. And Roger is a very small, personal game, something you can finish in about an hour. That is why receiving the emotional impact was
It's gonna take me way longer than an hour. I'm going
it
through
makes me
so
deeply happy
slowly
to know
through
that
this.
this small world has traveled across the ocean.
So you can. I won't.
Impression of the judges.
Yeah.
To those who
can,
haven't played
however.
it yet, although it is short, I believe And Roger offers a very dense and meaningful experience. Since you've discovered
Dense
the
in a
game
good way.
through this opportunity, I hope you will consider giving it a try. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's cringe.
Thank all the people who made such incredible games that we get to play and enjoy. Oh, man.
The Southeast Asian Games Showcase shines the spotlight on the best of Southeast Asian games during the summer festival season. Representing the region are Samantha Lowe, RF Johan, and Nissi Arcega from the SEA Games Showcase.
Hello, I'm Sam.
I'm RF.
I'm Nissi. And we're the organizing team for the Southeast Asia Games Showcase, an initiative dedicated to shining a spotlight on games and developers from our region.
Over the years, we've seen developers win the hearts of so many, creating experiences as far off as a
This
cafe
category
in
was another
futuristic
sweep
Seattle
for us.
and as close to home as the streets of Surabaya, Indonesia.
Although developers from the region have
What
long
did
been
we
a
vote
part
for,
of the global
Sly?
games industry, with every
After
year that
Love EP.
passes, we see an increasing amount of developers who create truly original experiences. It's exciting to witness
This
the
was
growth of the
another one
region,
where it
and more
was very hard
importantly,
for me to rank.
to celebrate
'cause
the
I
exceptional
love
games
them.
released this year.
Incredible.
Here are your nominees for the inaugural Southeast Asian Indie Game Award. Glyphica Typing Survival by Alias
This
Black.
was my second. This looks so cool.
Artist Impact by Mas.
Yeah, this one.
Another one. Incredible.
There's another one high on my list.
Urban Jungle by Kylight
Yeah.
Games.
Yes.
Afterlove EP by Pixelnasia.
Very good.
Whisper Mountain Outbreak by Toge Productions.
Yeah, Whisper Mountain Outbreak is crazy. I don't know if
Set
you
up
guys seen
a
anything for
culinary
that.
adventure
The
by
multiplayer
Copycat.
Resident Evil.
This one
one's
was
really
both
fun.
of your number twos. Yeah.
I played it with Lucas when it was in
And the
early
Indie Game
access.
Award goes to
Yeah, it was really fun.
Love that.
Artist Impact by Mas.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm surprised that Afterlife didn't get either of those. I thought it would at least get one.
Artist Impact. I'm truly honored to accept the Southeast Asian
Oh,
Indie Game
very
Awards
well
for
deserved,
Artist
though.
Impact.
Yeah.
Thank you to the judges, our amazing player,
Hey,
and
you're
everyone
welcome.
who supported us along the way. This award means a lot to
yeah,
me,
that's
and I'll
us.
keep
We can
working
actually
hard
say
to
you're
bring
welcome,
more
yeah.
meaningful experience to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You made cool games.
Yeah. My favorite thing so far with the whole judging thing was comment my website I visit all the time talking about the Indie Game Awards and be like, it's like named all these judges and then like and others. I'm like, that's us.
Hi, I'm Alice. This is Chance.
Hello. We're us.
And we're the developers of Hyper-V.
It was definitely that Mike Wazowski moment.
Very cool.
PSP, that's wild.
That's the other thing about the Indie Game Awards is the presenters are people I actually know and not me being like, wait,
with a
Carlos, who is that
original
person on
soundtrack,
our
an ensemble cast of characters you can get to know,
Look how I had coffee with
and some pretty deep character customization.
Hyper-V is like a roller coaster. It's loud and then it's very soft.
It's a story about being yourself.
Yeah.
And like finding
Those
who
are
that
some
is.
excellent
Yeah.
trees. Where are
gonna
these
see this
trees?
I think I need to remember, sometimes the story we want to tell is not the one we get to.
We're really honored to be included in the Indie Game Awards.
I don't think either Alice or I could have predicted that we would have been a part of the Vanguard class at all.
This is pretty cool.
It is very cool. We never thought
You're
that
cool.
anybody would play the game.
Oh, dog.
Let alone like it.
Yeah, the dog's cool.
What does being an indie creator mean to you?
My favorite thing
I think
because it looks like
being an
the tour
indie
event, you just see
means
Sly Wolf
creative freedom, being yourself.
like, how funny would that be?
Being
That'd be so funny. This does look.
doing what you love, doing
This
things
looks
that matter to you.
Thank you.
Play indie games.
I don't know,
Play
Forest
indie games.
Play indie
Oregon? It could be Washington though. Definitely Pacific Northwest. But I feel like it's closer to like a Southern
Between
Oregon,
Super
Upper
Hexagon, Dicey
California.
Dungeons, and
Based on the
countless other
trees.
scores, our
Again,
next
those trees
presenter
are
has left you
everywhere.
bobbing your head long after you stopped playing the
Is it-
game.
is this you play
Please
basketball?
Another-
welcome Chipsel.
I'm Chipsel, and thanks for joining us for the Indie Game Awards. You may know me from Super Hexagon, Dicey Dungeons, Just Shapes and Beats, to name a few.
Just save some beads.
I've been in the industry for over 15 years, and the community is like no other. We have the grit and the gumption to work together to make amazing things, and I think that's just beautiful. Music can pull you deeper into a game, make you feel things that you didn't expect, and stick with you long after you've put down the controller. The indie scene is really good at using music to lift the experience, whether it's a haunting melody that lingers after the credits, a sweeping score that drives the story, or a track that's just a straight up banger. The right music can totally transform a game from fun to
Great
unforgettable.
question.
Here's the nominees
Carlos
for music.
voted for Real
Everhood
World
2,
for number one.
Music by Kazakh,
And
KMXP,
Fiona and I picked
Stuart
Herdling
Keller,
for number
Lumos,
one.
Chris Nordgren,
But
Cat God,
you two had
Beat Tape,
Necrodancer
Dance Floor
as number
Lava,
2, and I
and
put
INFX.
Sword of the Sea as number 2.
Okay.
Another very hard category.
Herdling, music by Joel Shock.
Yeah, the slaps. There were so many interesting instruments in here. I was like,
This is the game I want to play, but I know my heart can't handle it.
It'll break.
Yeah.
The Necrodancer.
Yeah.
Music by Danny Baranowski, Alex McCullough, Jules Conroy, Josie Breckner, Sam Webster, and Nick Moisbum.
So good. While I was creating the form, I was having the
Sonic
songs
Mini,
from
music
all
by
the
Don Yassif.
nominations playing in the background. Very fun. This one was also really cool. This is my number 3, yeah.
Sword of the Sea, music by Austin Wintory.
So good. Like ethereal, like kind of uplifting, kind of haunting. Some fun stuff going on in this one.
Wheel World by Johnny
Yes.
Jules, Jun, and Orion.
This is a very Carlos soundtrack, I feel like. Yeah. Again, all
And
excellent.
the winner is Rift of the Necrodancer. Music
yeah.
by Danny
Very
Baranowski,
good,
Alex McCullough,
yeah.
Jules Conroy, Josie Breckner, Sam Webster, and Nick Moisbum.
Hey, I'm Danny, music director for Rift of the Necrodancer. Thank you for the award. I wanted to thank Brace Yourself Games for making the game and giving me a job, and TikTok Games for helping us make it. I want to thank Sky Climenega for being my hand to the king and helping me so much with many musical tasks and heading up the level design, which is so important to the game. Don't want to forget the artist team, Alex, Jules, Josie,
Yeah,
Sam, and
artist
Nick.
team.
Without their contributions,
I
it
love
would not have been
him
what it
making the
was.
Game of Thrones
Thank you
joke
so
because
much.
he looks like Robert
Huge
Baratheon.
thanks to our level designers,
Oh, yeah, he does.
David, Ella, Rox, and Dustin for
100%.
helping make some
I was
charts
like, you know
that
that
really
was a joke in
work
the
with
office,
music
and he's
to
like,
make
I'm
the
fucking running
game
with it.
feel really fun.
Thank you so much, everybody who voted. Thank you, Brace Yourself Games, Danny
Watch out for
Baranowski,
deer,
of course, all of
sir.
my other
I
composers.
just want to say
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm so
That is an
proud of our team.
excellent.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
With the fin
Yes.
patch.
Rock and roll, baby.
Very cool.
Man, I wish I was
Wow.
good at rhythm games.
Right? I was thinking the same thing, man.
Innovation drives our industry forward,
I'm so
and
bad
no
at
one does it better
rhythm
than
games.
the indies.
It's
Here to
actually
tell us about the
sad.
6 games that push the boundaries through mechanics and out-of-the-box ideas is
That's like
Cessia
Hi-Fi Rush, I had a hard
Castillo
time.
from Goblin.
Hi.
Yes.
I'm Cessia from No Goblin. The indie
Oh,
scene is where new ideas
Pearsons are
thrive,
so
Yeah,
cool.
there's
risks pay off, and boundaries
Hamtaro.
get pushed in ways the
Hamtaro.
rest of the industry can
That
only
is
watch
Hamtaro,
and learn
right?
from.
Oh my god, they have
This
the
award celebrates
Pikmin.
the games that took
Okay,
bold
everyone has the
chances,
Pikmin vase. I
challenged the
need
norm,
these.
and completely
I see Bash
reimagined
Stampede.
what's possible. The ones that
I
remind
also
us
see,
why it's so
what's it,
important to support
the
indie
guy from
developers.
My Hero
Here are
Academia,
the
the
nominees
pro
for
guy.
innovation.
Oh, yes.
Blueprints by Dogobomb.
Yes, Blueprints.
That was Fee and Carlos.
Free Ride by Flighty Felon Games Inc. Gas Station Story by NC.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there you go. Gas Station Story.
Yeah,
is-
yeah. I saw that at
PBJ the Musical
the
by
6
Philip
Seattle
Stollenmayer.
Indie Games.
Oh, okay.
Very
Ruffy and the Riverside by Socrates Laboratories
Then
UG.
my pick, I am going to lose my mind about
Taria and
because it
Como
looks like a
by Poppy Seed
perfect
Studio
game.
Inc. and Juvie Productions.
Look how cool this game
It does look cool.
And the Indie Game
Oh my
Award
god.
goes to
When I first saw that, I
Blueprints
was like
by
crying.
Dogobomb.
Blueprints.
Very well deserved. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Guys, after this, I will go find my journal and I will show you
I can't
the
believe I
journal.
won an
Yeah.
Indie Game Award. I'm a big
can't wait to
fan,
see.
as you might expect from someone
He has such a
who
vibe.
plays only
I know, like,
indie
he's
games.
wearing a
Great
beret.
Part
It
of
was
the
cool as
reason
hell.
I play
Mm-hmm.
indie games is
Shut up,
because
they're
they're
obscure.
so innovative, and indie devs
We can never
are the ones
escape.
taking the big risks.
No, it's a problem.
in the industry. They're the ones that are
My life
bending
revolves around that
and breaking
game.
and birthing new genres and mechanics
As it should.
and design
As
concepts.
it should.
And I think that indie
Beard
games
Bestie is
are
like
the heart
fully summing up why I
of
love
games because
video games.
they're
And
the ones
that is
pushing
because
the medium
indie games are
forward.
cool.
So,
Yeah.
looking at
Full stop.
the other
Full stop.
nominees, not just in the innovation
Exactly.
category, but across all the categories, and there's so many sort of fresh design and concepts that I've never seen in games before. So I am deeply honored to win this award in a company of developers like this.
Definitely
in a
looks
year
like the kind
this,
of person
because
who
it
creates
has been so
the, like,
innovative. Is it
absolute mind
is it
palace,
innovative
like
or innovative?
fucking torture chamber
I
that is
think I-
Blueprint.
I think I say both
Agreed.
frequently.
I mean, that's so
I guess that's the
nicely.
cool thing about winning an award like this is I'm not saying it wrong. I'm simply innovating the pronunciation. But seriously, this means a lot. And thanks to the Indie Game Awards jury, and thank you to 6-1 Indie.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're
putting
very
this on
welcome.
every year.
As someone who voted for you, you're welcome.
Oh, so cool.
I love this game so much.
It's also
Hey
an
guys,
excellent
this
studio
is
name.
Mike with
Right.
Crashable
Hello.
Studios, and we're so glad
What's up?
people are enjoying the game, and it's such an incredible honor to be chosen as indie vanguards. And our game Wildwood Down is a slapstick
Dude,
comedy
this
adventure starring a
is
main
very
character who
interesting,
has
yeah.
Down syndrome. And now our childhood friend Daniel plays this character, and he has Downs. And we grew up with him, and he's like our brother from another mother. And he did all his own voice acting, and he's like the heartbeat and
Oh, that's
inspiration
so
of the entire
sick.
game.
Yeah, I was
So
watching
incredible
stuff for this.
to
This
make
looks
this
so
game
cool,
with him.
man.
And so part of
That's
our story is
amazing.
that about 1.5 years into making the game, Daniel was diagnosed with 3rd-degree lung cancer, and he was rushed to the hospital. We didn't know if he was going to live or not, and it was really like a terrible time. And but fans of the game and voice actors of the game sent us videos and messages and gifts while we were in the hospital. And also while we were there, we got the news that we won this award for diversity, and we sent in a thank you for it. And it was just incredible to see Daniel watch that.
So well
Now fast
deserved.
forward like 5 or 6 months later, Daniel's doing like super well. He has a super high probability that he's gonna live a full, healthy life, which is just incredible. So thanks so much. We're so honored to be chosen as Indie Vanguards, and cheers to everyone enjoying the Indie Game Awards.
I can't see what else. I
Peace
can't wait
out,
to see what
peoples.
else they make.
The Latin American Game
What
Showcase
a
is a
cool
platform
idea.
that strives
I
to
also
increase
love
the
that,
visibility
like,
of
the
video
second I
games being
heard
developed in
about
the Latin region
the
and by Latin
premise
Americans
of
around the
the
world.
game.
Representing
So
the
I'm not
region
far
is
from
producer
Wildwood, New
David
Jersey either.
Lucio.
So I was like, oh,
Hey
I
everyone,
was like,
my name is
the
David
tram
Lucio.
card
I'm
has
the
to be
founder
in it.
and
There's like a
director of the Latin American
specific
Game
tram
Showcase,
card.
a platform dedicated to uplift
Nice.
and celebrate the amazing talent
background's
of
cool
Latin
too.
American game developers. The talent
So
coming
many
out of our
cool
community
backgrounds.
is world class
I
and
need to
deserves to be
upgrade my
celebrated
background game.
proudly. And
Once I
tonight I have
move,
the honor to
we're-
present the Latin
I love
American
this,
Game
don't get me
Award,
wrong,
a category that
but
recognizes
I
the
need more
passion,
shelving.
the resilience,
Oh, I need
and
to
the
like
original
my plan is
voices
to
that are
string all
shaping
sorts
the
of lights
future
and
of our
stuff and put
industry.
some
And
more
the
of my art
nominees
up.
are
Yeah.
I have a
Ecuador,
microwave behind me.
Despelote by Julián Cordero and Sebastián.
Nice.
From Brazil, Pipistrello and the Course Yo-Yo
Sorry,
by
being normal about things. That was Carlos and I's pick, I believe.
From Mexico and the US,
And
Caria and Como by
this
Poppy
was my
Seed Studios
number
Inc.
2.
and
It's
Juvi
so
Productions.
good.
From Chile, Tormented Souls 2 by Dual Effect.
Sorry, Fee. I knew it was was cut off.
From Brazil, Adventure of Samsara by Ilex Games.
This is a cool thing because this put Tormented Souls.
Tormented
And
Souls.
from the Dominican Republic,
Yeah, that was
my,
and the Souls of Limbo
that put it on
by
my radar.
Yara Games.
And luckily, shout out to the developer. They sent us a code, so I can't wait to
The
play after
Indie
the
Game
cool.
Award goes to
That's awesome.
Pipistrello and the
Yeah.
Course Yo-Yo
Hey.
by Pocket.
Very well deserved. Also, so cool. But we love this
Olá,
little
Game
thing.
Awards.
We love
2025
Terra
foi um ano
Coma.
incrível para todas as produções da
And
América
we
Latina.
love
Não
Tormented
poderíamos
Souls.
estar mais
Yeah,
contentes em
I'm
receber
excited
You're
to
also
check out.
awesome.
O Pipistrello foi
Yeah.
inspirado em
Yeah.
jogos que
Cool.
crescemos jogando e imprimimos nele muito da cultura brasileira e da
You know, I'm
arquitetura
gonna
também.
vote for
Em nome de toda a
female
Pocket Strap
lead
e toda a equipe,
games
estamos
where
muito
they
orgulhosos por receber
just
esse prêmio.
creepy.
Queremos agradecer todos que jogaram e colaboraram até
Creepy
então.
women.
Muito obrigado.
Sign me up.
What do you mean? I don't know a creepy woman at all.
No.
No.
You know our saying: we support women's rights and their
Never.
wrongs.
Ugh.
Yes.
Definitely
Taking a
they're
project
wrong.
from concept to fully
They're
realize
wrongs.
is quite the undertaking, especially when achieved solo. Here to
I love
celebrate the
solo
games
devs
led
as
by
well.
a single full-time developer
They
is Jade
blow my
Meadows.
mind every
Hi,
time.
my name is Jade Meadows, and I'm
One of my
honored to
favorite
be
games of all
presenting
time
the
is a
award
solo.
for solo
So,
development.
yeah.
Making games is
And every
really
time I learn
hard.
a game as a
Games
solo
are the
dev,
intersection
I'm
of
like,
so many different
how?
disciplines.
Like,
Yeah,
From art
I
and animation,
I did the same thing. Like how?
programming and writing
How?
and game design.
Yeah.
Being a solo
mean,
developer
shout out
means
to
stretching your creativity
something
across
that's
all of these
probably on my
specialties
Game of the
to
Year
bring your
list
game
very
to life.
high.
For
I
about
don't
the
know how
past
my
3
rankings
years,
worked out.
I've been doing that
I'll
for
work on
my
it, but
game,
Naiad
Blue Ridge
is
Hunting,
definitely on
which,
my
by
list.
the way, is
Yeah.
being
God, that's a
published by
perfect game.
6-1 Indie, and you should totally wishlist on Steam.
I did.
Whether
wish this
completely
out.
solo
yeah.
or with the help
I
of the
did
remarkable
wishlist it, thank you very
contractors,
much.
volunteers, or friends, these developers each poured countless hours and endless creativity into bringing their games to life. Here are your nominees for solo development. Tall Trails by Brady Soglin.
This one, Carlos and I did vote for Vile Exhumed,
Lush
which
Foil
did get taken
Photography
off of
Sim by
Steam
Matt Newell.
and is available on whatever the
On the
website
by
is.
Debbie
yeah,
Nat.
yeah.
On the website. A very cool game. Very fun.
Naiad by
And
Harv.
then
A very important game that got
fucking love
censored,
Naiad.
you know?
Build
Naiad was my
by
number 2.
Lente.
And Spilled was Fees. This also looks cool, but like
Oh, let's go show the game.
by
I'm just
Kara
joking.
Cadaver.
But also at the same time, very much so.
this looks
Yeah.
cool too.
Wow, yeah. Wow, is crazy.
If you get a
And the
chance
Indie
to play
Game Award
Naiad,
goes to
it's an excellent game.
Tall Trails by Brady Soglin.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Very good.
Sly. I claimed it from the list because I
I'm
want
Brady
to play it so
Soglin,
bad.
the developer of Tall Trails, and if you're seeing this,
I
that
also-
means Tall Trails
I
has
also
received
claimed
the Indie Game
Drifter
Award
and
for
Wonder
solo
Stop
development.
because
so,
I want to
hooray,
cry
Thank you.
real bad.
If you played
You
Tall
do
Trails,
wanna cry
you
real
know
bad.
Tall
I
Trails
do, but I
is
don't
a
want
very
to. I'm not
weird,
hurdling
joyful
cry bad. You
game.
know what I mean?
Its
Right,
themes are
yeah.
very close to my heart,
That's
so
so
it
valid.
means a ton to me to
Very,
see other folks
good,
connecting with it like they
barometer.
have. So thank you
Yes.
all very
Also,
much for that.
Carlos, good shout out, but Urban's not there.
While I was the only developer of Tall Trails, it definitely wasn't
I didn't realize.
just
I
me.
well, yeah, I
So I
guess
wanna
not
also
all
thank Dylan Payne, the composer of the soundtrack for Tall
I'm just
Trails.
gonna have to buy it. It's
The
fine.
soundtrack's amazing.
I
It
like
really brings the
supporting,
game
yeah.
up a level.
People buy
So thank you,
stuff,
Dylan,
donate
for that.
money.
Also want to thank
I also want to
Francesca
shout out
Carmelo Leone for
Lush
her work QAing
Foil
the game,
photography
and Greg
in
Waltland who
this
designed the
category.
logo. And then
Looks
also
so
my partner
cool.
Phoebe, my friends, my family. Without your support, it would not have been possible to have made Tall
Do you have a
Trails. So
like
thank
an
you guys
entire
very much.
forest in your
Okay,
house?
that's all.
What is
That's
this
what I think.
tree?
That's a big ass tree.
That's a big tree.
Yeah.
I need this tree.
Tall Trails is so cool. I fear if you become a plant person, we will never hear from you ever again.
No.
Like, you will just be lost to the plants, lost to the green, you know?
Me?
And I support that. Yeah, yes.
I'm a few. Okay.
The work doesn't always get.
I don't want to like cut off Kyle, but I have three jade plants that I have to repot, and I also have a massive money tree in my living room. And I have an aloe. I want to get some more plants, and I want to put some like right there because it's like right in front of the window.
My name is
They're gonna
Matthew, the
slowly
creative
start
director of
creeping
One
in.
Times Resist.
They're gonna take over your life.
And I'm so excited to help present this year's recipient for the Industry Impact Award.
You made a perfect game.
The
I love
first
you so
time
much.
I learned about game devs of color
I've spent so
was in
much money on
2020. It was at the beginning of the pandemic, and I
Also,
had just decided
I
to
don't know if you
abandon
know
my
this,
career
but those
in the
are now
arts
also my
to
second
try
glasses
making
because
games
those
for
glasses
real.
are sick as fuck.
These
It
are
was
also
scary,
very cool glasses.
I'm just
and I knew
claiming
very
everyone's
little
glasses.
about the indie scene at large.
They're not
beyond
mine,
that
by
there
the
were
way.
indie
This
games.
has been an entire gag.
I didn't
I'm
know
not
if anybody
super
would be
stuff.
interested in the themes
Sorry,
we wanted to explore
I'm so
in
normal.
1000
I'm
Times
I'm
Resist.
totally normal. You made
Discovering
the
game devs of
perfect game
color
ever.
was a kind of
it's
revelation.
just-
A reminder that there are
It's fine.
people out there, peers, who
You're
are
playing 1,000 times
interested in the same things that inspire you.
Shout that real quick. I forgot that
A
Kyle.
reminder that the gaming community
I
is
own
not
it. Mario
homogenous,
bought it for me.
but that there
Oh,
is
that's right.
Okay,
and
good.
always has been
Please
diversity,
play it.
both in the
It-
people and the games they make.
Oh yeah, I
It's a
have it
perfect
too.
game.
It's a
I know
reminder
it's about a lot
that we
today.
should tell our
Guess
own
what, Sai?
stories
I will play it
in the ways
when you
we
start playing
yearn
Claire
to,
Obscure.
and not ask
Deal.
permission.
Okay.
There are so
February?
many Steam
I can swing
festivals and
February.
events out
Okay,
there
February.
now,
That'll be
but
my
Game
1,000
Devs of
years,
Color
like
still feels
1,000
like home.
resist, and you play Claire.
It's where games
Okay,
we make
great.
here at
Cool,
Sunset Visitor
cool.
feel
It's
most
We'll come back in
comfortable
2
in their own
months.
skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we'll
thank
do a
you,
pip chat
Game Devs of
about
Color,
Claire Obscure and
and
1,000
congratulations.
times.
What a wild
Hello and Swadee Krap.
crossover.
My name is Sanat Busiangkun, and I'm an indie developer based in Bangkok, Thailand.
Oh my
It is
God,
my
your
honor
art
to be
is
here
so
to help
cool.
present this year's recipient for the Industry Impact Award. I remember attending my first Game Devs of Color Expo back in 2021. Looking back at the
Okay, I need a
talks
better
I
photo of
attended,
you. I'm so sorry.
I'm honestly surprised at how much it's still affecting my work
I
today.
took a photo while they were mid blink, and they were
remember
like this.
seeing Fonny's talk,
And I'm like, I don't want to
seeing
do that to
someone
them.
from my home region
They like
who
they don't even know.
was so
That's
visible in
why-
the
They don't
industry.
know unless they watch this. Which, by
Someone
the
who
way,
just
hi.
showed the world that, hey,
Hi, you are
we
so
can do
cool.
this too.
You are awesome.
For a lot of
Yeah,
us,
I love
just
your
existing
artwork.
in this industry is
And the plush.
kind of rough.
I also have
But
a.
I'm thankful for Game Devs of Color
where is it?
for
There.
making this space where people get to find their communities,
Those are
where
comfy
devs today
Yes.
get to experience
Also,
this magical
building
feeling of meeting
relationships is
someone who kind of just
on
understands you.
my wish list,
A space where
and I
we don't
love
have
it. The
to
demo was
justify
really fun,
our presence,
and
where we
they're a
get to just
delightful
exist,
person.
create, and share.
Yeah, just saying.
Today, game development is more approachable than ever, yet somehow still as difficult as ever. There's still so many
My favorite
barriers
thing
at
is when I
every
go
step
to
of the
wishlist
way,
a
but
game and
for
it's already
today,
on my wish
let us
list.
celebrate the work that
I've
Game
done
Devs of
that
Color
so
has
many
done for this
times.
industry,
So many
along
times.
with the work that they'll continue to
I
inspire.
don't know what I
each and
love
every day.
about the idea that
Hi,
someone's just holding their
I'm Steve
microphone.
Bedford from Alamode Games,
Oh my
and I'd like
God.
to take a minute to talk about
You
Game Devs of Color.
What's up,
are
man?
a
the impact
gorgeous
they've had
human
on
being.
the
Oh my
industry.
god.
What's
They've
what's going
certainly
on with
given
that
me
that
opportunities
art
to
in the background.
reach a further audience.
I
and
see.
be able to,
Phenomenal
get
art.
what I'm
That's
I mean, I
what's
agree.
happening. So cool.
to more people
just gonna-
to see what it is that I'm making.
There's
as creators,
knives?
I think, you know,
There's
there's nothing
bodies?
more that
See
we
some
want
bush.
than
That's what I
to
see.
connect with other people out there in the
Yeah,
world.
happy trails. Right?
And at the same time,
you see
as
some
like a
tattoos?
player or
Let's
a
see
gamer myself,
some excellence.
you know, there's nothing more
We're
that I
seeing
want than
something?
to find like an exciting new world that is just unique and special and something I haven't, you know, explored before.
God damn it, Sly, I really
and
want
I feel
plants on my
that
desk
is
now.
exactly
Shit.
what Game Devs
You
Color
opened
does.
up the
They do
doors.
it really well.
Listen.
They,
What
you know,
did I
they
say?
put in real conscious
We're
effort
slowly
to
gonna
find
lose
games
me.
that
Disagree.
may be
It's true.
overlooked simply because of who's creating
Feels like
it.
he's gonna
and
be like a
who's
plane
behind the
streamer.
desk, putting it together.
Like
Mm.
watering your
And it's
plants.
a real shame.
Yeah.
And then like the other
because
part
I
of the
believe
stream
there's
is
so many
like
players
playing
who-
games.
who are looking
But
for
see, the
for
issue
those
is I
new
can't have like a
experiences,
mystery because of all these books.
and
No.
you know, they do an excellent
Yeah.
job, I think, of trying to
Valid.
bring communities together.
You need a
to-
plant room
to
and a book
find,
room.
I don't know, just something
be
to
part of the
connect
same
with,
room.
something more to connect with.
Yeah.
And,
You could
yeah,
get famous on
I
TikTok
believe
for having a
they
plant
are
that
very
everybody
deserving
has a
of this
parasocial
award,
relationship
which
with.
I have the great
Yes,
pleasure
absolutely.
of being part of
No, I need to organize
presenting,
my books.
which is the Industry Impact Award. They are very deserving of it. So congratulations and thank you very much, Game Devs of Color, for all that you do.
An awesome organization. Oh, that's
Hi
my alarm.
everybody,
Sorry.
I'm Kat Small. I'm an
Hi, friend.
independent game developer for over a decade, and I'm
Oh,
also
cool
the
background.
executive director
I love
of
the-
Game Devs of
the,
Color
like,
Inc.
pastel frame.
And our mission is
I
to
was thinking that too,
amplify the
especially with like the
creative power
purple
held by people
pastel
of color
like
in games.
coat
We
hanger
are
looks like.
so honored to accept
Yeah.
this award on behalf of
Oh,
our
I love it
entire
too.
team.
So cool.
Now you
It's
can see the
funny
whole
because
team
like I
here.
love pastel stuff,
The team is me,
but
it's Brian,
I don't want
Carr,
pastel
Brian
things.
Chung, GJ Lee.
yeah.
That makes sense.
We
Yeah, I
have
got
so
you.
many
I got you.
other amazing folks that help us do our work. We have Alexia, Brittany,
God.
Danielle, Imperatrice, Hamna, Iman,
Very
Jace, Josh, Katiti.
Oh my God, some of the photos are moving.
Martin, Mylea,
Oh my
Shirley,
God. Yeah,
all of
yeah.
our partners and collaborators. Just so many amazing people, and it really could not be done without
Some of them
every
are
single one
look
of
like
those
they're on a
folks.
call.
So we are infinitely grateful, not just for this award, but also for every person who steps up to build
I love
the
that.
future together.
Like a super inclusive version
Our
of what's like
online
you see in Harry Potter.
conference, Game Devs of
You know,
Color,
like,
started
like
10 years ago.
Yes.
Every September,
Sometimes they're in the photo,
Yeah.
sometimes they're
One of
not.
the moving
You never know.
portraits.
platform
Yep.
to speak beyond
I
token
love the
diversity 101
freaking
talks
skull
and
with the
share their
top hat.
expertise and best practices through panels,
Very
I have a
cool.
talks,
skull
and
with
interviews.
goggles on.
I
The
also
events
love
then
the
drew our global
balloon
audience
dog
into
taking a
local
poop.
events too. We threw
Yes.
14 watch parties for this last
Another
expo.
cool
They
pair
were
of
really fun. You should go next
frames
year.
as
We
well.
also provide a lot of
Yes.
other
All these
opportunities
people
through
are
our
so
GDLC Expo Direct
I
and our
know.
Steam sale, which reaches hundreds of thousands of people so that devs can show their games to so many more. Thank you so much for recognizing the effort we put in each year for
Very
building all
cool.
of this.
In
You're
a
welcome.
world where hegemonic entities merely check off their diversity
need 'em.
checklist in order to profit off of tokenism,
I need the
only
sheep in
to
the
later
background.
abandon the marginalized once it's no longer useful, we band together in solidarity, resilience, care, and
Like
celebration.
sitting here trying to
We
read the
strive to be
titles
the
on the
most
spines of the
pro-developer
blurred out
community.
background.
That's why we
What
don't
am I
charge dev
doing?
fees. We don't use
What's
any
wrong?
unpaid volunteer labor. We pay all contributors. We make our content accessible
Hell
online
yeah,
with
pay
captions.
your
We provide
artist.
scholarships for in-person
Yeah.
opportunities, and we have awarded over
Pay 'em.
$400,000 in no-strings
Do it.
grant funding
Hell yeah.
to help promising game creators build sustainable businesses, forming or expanding their studios. Because we put developers first.
We invest back into the community and in the next generation of game creators. So thank you.
If anybody
to
wants to
Game
know
Awards
how big
jury
of a
for the
1,000
honor,
times resist
and
fan
thank
I
you all
am,
for the time and attention.
I have to actively
Our call to
not
action is for
play
you
that
to
game
join
every time I go
together
to play
with us in
games.
solidarity.
Like
We
I have
fight
to make an
create a
active
better
choice
games
to not
industry
just
that is
replay
intersectional
1,000
and
times
equitable.
resist. I did buy
So come visit us
both
at
versions
GameDevsWithColor.org
of the
and see
3
how you can
vinyl
take part in the movement
sets.
Of creating an
I
industry
I was gonna say,
also
I was like
bought
waiting for you to
represented
tell me.
are included from the very beginning
and
not just an
the
afterthought.
zine. They
Well,
did a
we've come to
zine
the
on the
final
same
award
website
of the night.
as
It's the big one.
Here to pass
the
the torch
vinyls.
and present Game of the Year on behalf
I did
of
not
Local
buy that
Fund
game.
is Wout
Mario
van
also
Helderen
bought it
from
for me.
PlayStack.
I've spent
Hey
so
everyone,
much
this is Wout
time
from
on
PlayStack. Last year, Local Stunk and PlayStack had the honor to receive the Indie Game of the Year at the Indie Game Awards. This year, we are delighted
Yes,
to
you
pass it
did.
forward to the next big game of 2025. Now, we always say indie games are the lifeblood of this industry, and 2025 has proven
I like the
that
lot
once
throw
again.
down at the bottom.
Now, all these nominees and others that
shit.
might have just escaped the list are all worthy of your
Latro
time and
never
recognition.
leaves.
Of course, there can only be one
Latro
winner, so let's
never
take a look
dies.
at the nominees. Absalom by Dotemu, Guard Crash Games, and Supermonks. And Roger by Teary Hand Studio. Blueprints by Dogubomb. Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Factor by Jump Over the Age. Clave Obscure Expedition 33 by Sandfall Interactive.
Yeah. Sure, we can all guess who voted for this.
AP Thompson.
I don't know.
G-On
Don't know.
Lee, Violet WP,
No clue.
and Ken Coda Snyder.
Yeah. It's gonna forever be a
Hades
mystery.
2 by Supergiant Games.
I don't know.
Hollow Knight Silksong by Team Cherry. Keep Driving by YCJY Games.
You have to buy this game too.
Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo by Pocket Trap.
Oh, cool.
Agreed.
What a
and for the record, I
And
voted
the winner
for
is
Ed Roger.
Clave Obscure Expedition 33 by Sandfall Interactive.
Visual novel person.
Magnifique.
Song. For those who come after.
On behalf of the
Very
entire
well
team
done.
at Sandfall, I want to say a massive thank you to the Indie Game Awards jury for nominating and awarding us with
Do you guys
both
know where their
Debut
studio is
Game and
located?
Game of the Year
In
tonight.
France? Like what the building
It's an
is?
incredible honor, and standing here among so many
It's an
talented
old chateau.
creators we admire is truly humbling.
Oh.
So
What
cool.
began as a solo passion project couldn't have turned into the game Expedition 33 is today, without the immense dedication of our dev team, our publisher Kepler, the people who believed in us
Look how
long before anyone
half
else
the people
did,
are just like mean
and
mugging
our
the camera
community
right now.
who helped us become what we are today. We keep an indie heart and spirit, and we are honored to be recognized alongside so many incredible games. Being an
We'll
independent
have to listen
studio
to
in
the
this
soundtrack I worked
industry
on.
is tough enough, and we feel incredibly lucky to be where we are today. So we want to use this opportunity to celebrate the other games our team loved during the year. The other nominees
Aw,
are all
that's
fantastic,
cute.
and we pretty much played and loved all of them, especially Blueprints. But
Yeah!
we also gathered a list
Shout
of our
out
team's favorite
Blueprints!
indie games this year we want to give
Your
a shout out to.
favorite indie game's favorite
Abyssus,
indie
Tiny
game.
Bookshop, The Seance of Blake
I
Manor,
love this.
Sword of the Sea,
Seance
and
of
for our
Blake
fellow
Manor.
JRPG
Yes.
enjoyers, The 100-Line Last Defense Academy.
I'm
and
surprised
Trails
Tiny
in the
Bookshop
Sky
wasn't
First Chapter.
here.
We're deeply grateful for this
Shout out to
moment
Trails of the
and
First
incredibly
Sky.
motivated to keep pushing
Or
ourselves
Trails in the
creatively.
Sky, or whatever. I just played
Thank
the
you again
demo
to
over
the
the
Indie
weekend.
Game Awards
That's
for
a
these
beefy
incredible
demo.
honors, and thank you all
And it's
for
a whole
celebrating with
prologue
us.
of the game.
Bye-bye.
Like it's like 4 hours long.
Which is it?
Trails in the Sky.
Oh, okay.
First chapter. It's like a remake of the PS2, PlayStation 1 RPG.
It's interesting. I wonder why it didn't get a nod. Tiny Bookshop, shout out.
Second annual Indie Game Awards is officially in the books.
Good job.
Congratulations to all
Good job.
nominees and recipients, and a huge
Oh,
thank you
beautiful
to our
people.
unbelievable
This is
presenters
incredible.
Who took the
So
time
much
to
fun.
celebrate the scene with us.
Once again, to all our fellow showcases,
Again,
journalists,
Mike, this is an
content creators,
excellent outfit.
institutes,
It's a
organizations,
very good one.
and more who made tonight possible.
You both
Thank
look
you.
phenomenal.
And of course, to
people.
our sponsors
Yes,
for
love
believing
you
in
so
the mission
much.
of the
Oh.
IGAs.
Okay.
Finally,
Just want to give you both
all
such
for
big
watching and
hugs.
hopefully cheering along from the comfort
Forever.
of your homes. It hasn't been a good year. We faced countless layoffs and closures driven by corporate greed and the allure of AI, both in development and journalism. The outside world remains a nightmare fueled by war, genocide, and mass starvation. Here at home, families continue to be torn apart. Women's rights and freedom of choice remain at risk, and the safety and security of our queer, trans, and BIPOC communities are threatened every day. But you know what? Despite all the bad, we're here together tonight celebrating the good. Keep using your voice to make a positive impact. Don't be afraid to speak out against the real bad eggs who hold way too much power. Don't be afraid to show your support for Gaza and a free Palestine. Don't be afraid to be a
Fuck
loud
yeah.
ally for underrepresented cultures, communities, and people altogether. That voice of yours is what's going to bring out the good. Maybe one day it'll lead us to a future where a game delay is our biggest
Y'all
problem.
are the good.
Wouldn't that
You're
be nice?
doing.
Sure
You're
would.
doing the work.
Slowly but
We
surely,
love
though,
you.
we'll get there. And if
So
you're
much.
angry about anything that he just mentioned, politely read the room. The
Yeah.
Indie Game Awards.
Oh, I
will
thought he
return
was
in
going to say fuck
2026.
off.
In the
I'll say it
meantime,
for him.
Explore the
Go
IGA
fuck
Steam
yourself.
event.
Yeah,
You're like,
Celebrate
fuck
the scene
yourself.
well beyond the
Get
credits
out of
rolling.
here. Go
Until
fuck
next time,
yourselves.
thank you, happy holidays, and keep supporting independent human.
You know who we talking about? You greasy haired bitch. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
Fuck you. And fuck everybody who spends their money on you too. Anyways, this was excellent. That was wonderful. Wow. God.
Another year down, man. Hey, wait, we're there, right?
Hey,
Right there.
Hey! Hey,
Guys,
right
I
there.
just want to say I'm in
Hey.
2 places.
All right, okay. Traitor.
Where am I right now?
Fair.
You are
Fair.
here. And we love you for it.
We
We're
do.
having a great time.
Okay,
Sounds
while
like-
this is happening- Woo! Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go find my Claire Obscure book, my Blue Bricks book. 1 sec.
I also will grab a book.
Good.
Carlos,
I
hold
will-
it down.
I will vape. Shout out to Kelsey. You also get a hug. I was gonna say I love the fact that I share a tattoo with Kyle that you also most likely did in the Kind of Funny logo. That shout out to that. That's awesome. So we're gonna have some music playing. Wow, what a showcase though, guys. Oh my god, what a great time. Cannot wait. I mean, this was again. Yeah, I knew you did, Kyle. Because I remember, I know you did the 6-1 indie one. I know you did PD, and I was like, wait.
Well, I returned. I don't want a PD tattoo so bad.
You know what? I gotta do it too. I'm not
So bad.
I was talking to Kelsey, who's in the chat, and I was saying, hey,
Hi, Kelsey.
I was like,
I
oh my
love
god,
you
like
so
me and
much.
Kyle share a tattoo pretty much in the same spot. Like I have it right here,
Mm-hmm.
my Kind of Funny tattoo, and I realized that when I looked at the arm, I was like, oh, Kelsey most likely did both our tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Which is
Look at
oh my god, it is.
Look at
beautiful.
her. It is beautiful. I did spend more than I was planning on. Because when I like impulse purchase things, I'll like think of a price that it's like, okay, if it's over that price, I probably won't get it. However, I saw this and I saw the price. I was like, I'll pay like $45 for an art book.
How much
And then
was
I
it?
saw it. It was 60.
It could
And you
be
know what?
worse.
It was worth $60. It could be worse. And it's absolutely fucking stunning. And how I justified it was I also did not buy this game. You know, founder and former co-host Mario graciously gifted me a couple games one year where I was broke and starving. And one of them was Slay the Princess. And so, since I didn't spend $20 on the game, I figured the $20 I spent on this art book more than I expected to just
Makes up
counts
for
as
it.
me buying the game. Yeah,
It's a net even.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a net even.
But, exactly. It's just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I remember when I first
Like-
saw Slay the Prince. Slay the Princess.
And I mean, my camera's not great, but the print quality is excellent. So
That's a game that
Highly
eluded me.
recommend.
Like I remember really wanting to play it, and then I don't know what
Mhm.
happened.
Well, a certain outlet called 6-1 Indie really talked about this game all year, about how much
Yeah.
they loved it, how amazing it was. And that was the year my game of the year video was games I wish I played if I wasn't broke as fuck.
It's great. It's a great video. I love
And this
that
was
video.
on it. And so, yes, I have a copy of it and it was excellent. Love it so much. Absolutely beautiful piece. But yeah, overall, how are we feeling about the Indie Game Awards?
Listen, another great year. I like that it's like
Mm-hmm.
no fluff. Like it's just, hey, these are the awards. The shout out to people who make them. Oh, yes. Kelsey was asking, is that Slay the Princess? the book you were holding.
Yes, it is. This is the art book. It's Slay the Princess that I bought at PAX, and it's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
we love her.
Kelsey said, funny enough, I also tattooed the princess.
Very cool.
That is cool.
Kelsey, I was just talking about you at work today because I need more tattoos. However, I never have both plain money and tattoo money at the same time. So eventually I will be out of a training program and have like real money. And I will have plain and tattoo money at the same time. And I can't wait for that day. I'm just going to get so many tattoos and it's going to be lovely.
I know. It's the best. Tattoos are the best. Especially once you get one, it's like, well, down the rabbit hole we go.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of frozen right now because like all the ideas of tattoos I want from a specific person who's very cool. We love. So.
Can confirm. Amazing work.
Yeah, excellent work. All my homies have tattoos for Kelsey and I don't, and I'm a little jealous.
I need to get a tattoo because I've been like, I want to get a clear obscure one very much. And I have an idea for it. And will it include a like essentially male sword? Yes.
Ooh. Which one?
Yeah. Actually I drew it. One sec. Well, I started to.
She has so many cool swords in it. Kamael, man. What a character.
Yeah, this is like the start of it. 1 second. It's like something like this. And then it would just be like doo-doo-doo.
That's awesome. Also,
Very
Kelsey said
cool.
she was thinking she kind of wants to do a SKA tattoo.
That would be sick.
That would be dope.
Yes.
Dope. A little wine bottle, maybe like empty wine bottles near him. Which is my favorite lore thing about SKA.
I found some of my blueprints notes.
Oh
yes, please
I'm
share.
excited.
I'm not gonna go into too much because there are some spoilers. But like we have like the normal, we have like the little introduction. We're like, oh, blueprints. Oh, this is kind of fun. And then you kind of get into this like deep, like written more information. Then more information.
Yeah, it looks like you're having a psychological break, but like you're also on the verge of like unlocking the secrets of the universe at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Did I write notes for like each day and then I like made charts? Don't worry about it. We have even more drawing. Don't even worry about it. We have even more stuff in here. Don't worry about that either. Yeah, totally. We're fine. We have more notes. And then we have more notes. And then we have more notes. And then we have more notes.
Oh my god.
And then we have more notes. I think that's all the notes I have for now.
For
I
now.
do need to go back. Yeah, no, it does seem this is why henceforth, if I die, this needs to be burned.
Burn that book. Okay.
This book needs to be burned.
Put it in your advance directive.
Exactly. It's gonna be on the first thing on my will. It's just like actually it'll say like I miss all of you.
Burn this book.
You need to burn this book. There cannot be anything left of this book at all. Thank you very much.
This goes with me in the end.
Yes, exactly.
What if somebody decides perchance to make like a really cool like mixed media art piece with scraps from that book?
Ooh.
Then it's destroyed. But
I mean,
it's
I'm not
also
here at
cool
that
art.
point. That's true. At that point, I'm not here. So enjoy. Do what you want.
'Cause I'm assuming you guys still got to pay rent on that place, right? So Lucas is going to need money. I mean,
That's true.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Make mixed media. Enjoy the absolute chaos.
I also, Kelsey, say I
think-
played 2 days of blueprints and I have 5 pages of notes. Even just things like that statue is ugly.
I started drawing the
Excellent
statues. It was and I would spend I'd be up super late. And then I would end up like messaging Harv And I'm like, Harv, I need you to do the math here. And he's just like, are you here for anything else? And he'd be like playing Elden Ring, and then I would like spend 5k points so he'd have to take off his glasses, but then I'd leave a note that says like, Harv, you can't take off your glasses until you read my message, and I need you to do this math equation for me because I can't math. It's 4 a.m. in the morning.
I need your help. I don't need your judgment. I need your help. That's what I need.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure.
All right, so let's go around. Fee, what are your thoughts on the 2025 Indie Game Awards?
First of all, I want to say how proud I am of everyone over at 6-1 Indie. You guys completely crushed it as per usual. And I always get super excited. Like the Game Awards, sure, are great, but I love the Indie Game Awards more. I can hands down say that because it does get to highlight a lot more like genres, like shows a full range. I do, as much as I love Claire Obscure, we definitely saw quite a few repeats, whereas with this, I found myself even learning about games that they were not on my radar, and were really like, you guys really showcased copious amounts of people globally, which is phenomenal. And it just seems incredibly professional, and I have the utmost respect. I was super excited. I watched this already. Like, this is the second time I'm watching this, and I'm still like, mind you, at the time I'm like, okay, I watched like the first 4 awards, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna be watching it later. I'm gonna mute it so I can be as surprised as everyone else. And yeah, you guys fucking killed it. Like, I wish I could I wish I could say it more eloquently, but no, you guys just knocked it out of the park, and you guys looked fucking awesome. Like, you guys were dripped. So good job.
Yeah, no, the fits were great. Kelsey's pre-show, I absolutely adored. That was so cool. I loved, getting to see an in-depth feature on all the games that we're recognizing that have the potential to be the indie game of the year. That's so cool. This is, we come in here with our biases on our sleeves. Like, we are very open about the fact that, these are some of our dearest friends, and we are so excited to be here and support the cool, awesome work they do. And last year's Indie Game Awards seemed like a fever dream. Like, I couldn't picture the fact that we had an award show for the types of games that, brought us together. Our little channel here, was formed on the backs of indie games and our love of the indie game space. And I couldn't fathom that we had an award show and it was put on by the coolest people we know, who are some of our dearest friends. But this was the best award show, period. Like, this, the categories we added, the sections we added, recognizing other amazing creators, up and coming and well known in this space, in this indie games industry, as secular and as it is. This was truly an incredible award show, and genuinely, I don't know what you're gonna do to make it better next year, because I feel like you've reached your final form. However, if I know one thing about 6-1 Indie, is if I say, wow, you've reached your final form, this is perfect, they're gonna blow me away with something next time even better. It's just, the growth and the iteration that we see from this team of very cool people who tolerate our existence, which is really awesome. It is so cool, and I just it's already making me excited about next year's Indie Game Awards.
I agree.
What are we gonna see? How are we gonna vote? What are we gonna be fighting about in our PIP tune chat?
Is Harv gonna vote properly?
We'll see.
There's 6 options you're supposed
to.
One of them. What are these years?
What a goofball!
What a goofball, indeed.
But you guys hit the nail on the coffin, because for me, this is, again, full disclosure, they are our friends. We are judges on this. Obviously, we're not the be all say all. 2 things that won, but one of the coolest things when you watch this game show and us being part of the judges panel is seeing the wide breadth of people who are in the judges panel who get to vote on this, and
and showing up for the games I love.
Yeah, and there's so many ones like us. We were like, oh, we obviously want this game to win, or we voted the majority on this, game, and then something else won, and it's not a bad thing. It's like, oh my god, yeah, that's awesome. Even something else that somebody loved so much, got to get a recognition, and even then, at the end with Sandfall Interactive, like them being like, hey, these are the indie games we played this year and we want to shout them out. We know we won, but like, this is amazing. We want to shout these games out. That was a beautiful thing to do at the very end there. Yeah. And it is easy for me and Fee to be like, hey, yeah, Claire Obscure. But like, that's because we're both RPG obsessed maniacs that happen to get an indie RPG turn-based game that is not only one of the most phenomenal practically games, but like, in general, just one of the craziest things we've gotten, like story-wise. So yeah, no,
and I had my game last year.
True. Yeah, you did get your game last year. Yeah. It's really cool. It's a really cool thing to see. I'm so happy to call these people my friends. And it is funny in a sense to see. I think there were so many of us, right? Like you guys were, I think, live streaming the Game Awards. I was doing it on my channel at the time because I wasn't part of PIP. And indie games were in the pre-show. It was, and listen, I'm not shitting on Sydney Goodman or any Jeff Keighley or anything like that, but like it was a very quick like, hey, these are the indie game nominees. This game won. And it's like, wow, really? Like that's all the time we're dedicating. No one even gets to have like a say, and they're 30 seconds and you're out. You can't even really say anything for your congratulations speech. Like it's too much. And then all of us, I think collectively all had the same idea. It was like there needs to be like an indie game award. Like there needs to be something that
absolutely
does something like this, and like let's celebrate these games. And I think all of us again collectively on Twitter, I think Twitter at the time for all of us before the crazy man bought it, we're like, hey, who would be perfect for this? 6-1 Indie.
Yes,
and then
absolutely.
Like months later.
Wait. Sorry, can you pull up the video and go back a couple frames?
Oh yeah, yes, I can.
Sorry, I just saw the game earlier that I was trying to remember.
Oh, that's right.
That one.
Detopia. Detopia. Yeah, there you go. Detopia was the game.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, like to see that, and then shooting the shit with Mike. Well, Kelsey's tattoo and Tara, and like you just talking. And I mentioned something like, you guys got to do like an indie game, or like you guys would be perfect for this, and hit that little smile on his face, a little twinkle in his eyes, like
little.
He's like, he looks around like, we're at a tattoo convention, mind you, not a gaming convention. He's looking around like, no one's gonna say anything, right? He's like, guess what? I was like, oh shit, getting that early to find out that they're doing this, and then to see it fully fleshed out last year, and now to see what it is this year, it's beautiful, man. And there's, obviously there's elephant in the room. There's a lot of piece of shits out there that have been trying to shit on this, and I don't understand how you can have that kind of hate and like in your heart to just be like, let me just ruin everyone's parade. Like,
because happy people don't do that. It's a a bitter like I'm gonna straight up say it, a garbage tier human being who is not happy, and so he takes his rage out on other people, and instead of saying, and it's the same shit like every single day with
same worn out talking points reiterated, and just feeding into this horrible toxic slime sludge brain space going on. But yeah, definitely.
And then you have something like this is like, and even like objectively just looking at it, not like taking myself out of us being judges, us being friends, looking at this, and it's just a celebration. Like in my head, like how could you hate something like this? How could you hate anything like this? Like I don't even hate, like there's a bunch of games that I saw at like, I don't know what, like one of the showcases recently, and I'm like, yeah, not for me, but this is awesome that they're getting showcased, and like there is an outlet and our time to be like, hey, this is an hour. We're going to show you a bunch of games. Not all of them are going to hit.
Yeah.
Some of them are going to hit, but that's why we do this, because we're showing you, like, this is games that were led by women developers. This is games that were made by Latin
And
American
sometimes
developers,
you see that game and you go, I will never play that game, but I know exactly who that game is for, and now I get to tell my friend about this really cool game I saw that they are going to love, and like, that's just the best feeling ever.
Like I think it was during the Latin American game thing. I was like watching something, saw a game, literally like went to Steam to the page, shared it, and I was like, this is a feed game. Here you go. Tag you in Discord. Oh, this is a Frank game. Frank, there you go. Sly, this is a Sly ass game. Here you go. You know, because there's something like that maybe not speak to me, but like that speaks to you guys. Again, I've been super hype on Mariachi Legends. I've talked about that for many of years on my own channel and here. Like, you guys might not like Metrovanias, but I'm a crazy fan of it. And to see like a Latin twist on that, like, again, someone might not like that game, but I don't understand how you can hate something like this. You know, it's just weird. It's just weird. But I like that this is still like that did not ruin anything, right? That this horrible gas bag of a human and his horrible people around him didn't like ruin this. We still had a beautiful moment. We had a beautiful night. We're celebrating, you know, not only that this crazy year's ending, but like we're celebrating the games that made this year incredible with some incredible
I also want to give a little bit more love to a game we did shout out during the awards, which was Vile Exhumed, and everything that happened with that game, which excellent game. And the way the community rallied behind that game and really showed up, the people who care about art, who care about free speech, who care about, you know, people having the right to create art and tell compelling stories, really showed up for that game in a way that is so powerful. And to, you know, as we're at the end of the year and looking back on what it meant to be in the indie game space, I feel like it's so important to highlight all of the incredible work that's being done to, you know, preserve and play and enjoy that wonderful piece of art. And games are so cool, y'all.
Yeah, they can range from like something that's comfy cozy to something like Vile Exhumed, or recently like Horses, right, that also got banned. And it's an indie game, and like it's, listen, we can have these horrible discussions. We need to have some of these tough discussions and tough imagery. Like film does it, comics do it, you know, books do it, like music does it, and like it's not gratuitous, it's not like exploitive. It's like, hey, I'm bringing a subject at hand and it's tough, let's talk about it. And this is another medium for it to
way
do
to
it.
process hard conversations and hard themes is through art, and it's so important that we have art that lets us experience hard emotions.
All right, any final thoughts?
Justice for Afterlove EP.
Oh wow, Mario.
Hi, Mario.
Hey.
Surprise.
The ghost
of
Christmas past.
I thought it was a lovely show. I'm gonna go to bed.
Hell yeah, man. It was a lovely show. Yeah, and it is bedtime. You go to bed. You enjoy that stuff.
It is bedtime.
A fun little spoiler, because I also reacted to this thing. I called Mike. He answered his phone. He gave me a lovely little message. I called Kyle. Kyle didn't answer because his ass went to bed.
His ass did go to bed. He commented on our thing. He's like, hey, I'm gonna watch this tomorrow.
Good.
I love you guys. I'm going to bed.
He's got a very mean voicemail.
Go to bed.
So.
So unlike him. So unlike him.
I know.
He's like, I really don't want you to bother me. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. I love you, Kyle. I'm just kidding.
Love you, buddy. Love all of you.
Kyle's the best.
All right, I'm gonna go. Have fun.
All right, bye. Go to bed.
Bye. That was a visit from the ghost of Christmas past.
Yes. I think for me, I'm just like play more indies, man. The indie space is like where it's at, and obviously you know, check a place like 61indie.com. Like they have constant previews and, you know, reviews and all this stuff where they're showing stuff off. Check out all those specific, like,
check out Cabernet.
Yeah. Check out, Clair Obscur. That's all Game Pass, guys. Come on, it's literally right there.
Yeah.
But like women-led games, like Latin American games, Black voices in gaming, like there's these curated things that I want to show you, that hey, if you feel like you're from a underrepresented community, which there is a lot of us. Look on this panel.
There's a lot of us in this
on this panel
group.
alone.
Yeah,
we are the underrepresented communities in gaming, right? And now we have these things that can show us, hey, like these are games that appeal to you because there's other people like you trying to make games for people like you, or for everybody. It doesn't matter. Like it's beautiful.
Hell yeah. I also added so many games to my wish list.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It's fine.
It's a problem. Yeah. But
oh no, we have too many good games. Whatever will we do?
That is unfortunately the problem with gaming, modern gaming. I will say is that there's too much good shit to play.
Real.
Yeah, well, God forbid the AAA space. Like you add indies, and it gets worse. Yeah.
Yeah. No, my vacation started today, so I have the next 2.5 weeks to play a bunch of indie video games. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I mean, once I do some more Game of the Year stuff, yeah, man, I'm gonna dedicate some time and play some games. Before we head off, Fee, where can people find you?
Great question. You can find me more regularly over here. You can find me over at Carpool Gaming, where I talk about Xbox and things that are not an Xbox, because I am the best Xbox host ever who totally plays Xbox games.
Listen, everything's an Xbox. That's not on you. That's all Microsoft.
Everything's an Xbox.
Everything.
Play an Xbox on your fridge. Play Xbox on your watch. I don't know what else do you play Xbox on.
Absolutely. You can also find me over at twitch.tv/Ceranics. If you want to, right now there is a VOD of me crying after finishing Clair Obscur, which is insane. You can. I'm also playing a bunch of indie games. I'm going to be doing a day stream tomorrow, and I'm going to be playing games throughout my vacation. So I am getting all that organized. So feel free to come and drop a hello and a follow if you want to. Yeah. There you go.
Sly, where can people find you?
I don't know if you've heard of this little podcast, Carlos. It's called DC Graduates. It's where I talk with a really cool person about some DC animated films. It's a spiritual successor to one of that person's favorite podcasts. I'm just putting words in your mouth now.
Hey, it was actually one of my favorite podcasts.
Yeah, you can find us on DC Graduates. We are currently on hiatus, which means it's the perfect time to catch up if you want to check out what we're doing. Season 1 was the Deanieverse, if you want something a little more familiar probably to this audience. Season 3 was the DC AMU, very exciting. And 4 was Tomorrowverse, which is a little bit more current, modern, things that were in recent memory. And I'm so excited about our current season, which is everything else. We are officially in our Elseworlds titles season, and we're having a great time. What was season 2? I completely skipped season 2.
I think there's Origins. Those Origins.
Origins, that's right. If you want some origin stories, there's some great ones in there. There's some not so great ones in there, but yeah, shout out DC Graduates and shout out Game of the Year.
Yeah,
coming soon on PIP.
Yeah, for me, you can find me here, youtube.com/pointinprogress. As Slide mentioned, we have DC Graduates. We try to tell you that DC movies can be good as long as they're animated. That's a joke now. So we have James Gunn's Superman movie to tell you that those movies can actually be good too. But you can find us there. If you're listening to that podcast, check it out on youtube.com/pointinprogress. If you're watching, go to your favorite podcast service of choice. Listen on there, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. We do have Game of the Year, as I mentioned, coming up. We have my playthrough series for the Remedyverse games, because I'm going through them for the very first time. It's called It's Not a Loop. Season 1 and Season 2 are already out. Season 1 is Adam. I was thinking about Power Rangers for some reason. Alan Wake Remaster and Alan Wake American Nightmare. And season 2 is Quantum Break. I'm currently working on season 3. And I can't wait to get through season 3 because a trailer that I could not watch last week was the sequel to the game I'm playing. And I would really like to watch that trailer and talk to Frank about what's going to happen in that game because I could not listen and or watch, which is difficult when you're running the stream. But yeah, you can find us over there. And then we have some fun new things in the new year. Me and Frank are working on a new playthrough series, and we have some other stuff on the horizon. We can't wait to show you guys.
And go check out Only Special Features.
Yes.
Who's the phantom voice that you heard earlier, Mario. It's new endeavor. Very cool stuff going on over there. Some
Really cool
incredible interviews coming out on that channel. So definitely go support our dear friend and one of our OGs doing some amazing work over there.
Absolutely. All right. So till next time. I normally will say progress has been made, but Fee knows where I'm going with this. For those who come after.
Tomorrow comes.
Progress has been made.